Yeah, my week been good, bro. My week been good. My week been real good,
My
man.
week, my week was good up until yesterday, and I'll get to that here in a second.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Your little 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
it.
for
It
sure.
might
We'll
be a
give them
little bit
five
more than
minutes.
might be a little bit more than five, but
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
I'm gonna get my point across. All right,
And
y'all.
what about you,
So,
95? How was your
oh
week,
yeah,
brother?
no,
No,
no, no, no, hold on. No, go ahead.
how
Well,
was your
I
week?
mean, wait, hold on. Are we echoing?
No, I don't hear no echo.
I don't hear no
Okay, here we
echo.
go. Okay, here we go. No, my week was actually pretty good. I can't complain. I can't complain. Just tired of working these 13-hour shifts.
You
When
must.
I was live with you, the other night, shit, that was 13 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
but it's money. It's money. Just think about the game.
You're right about that. Dead has a lot of human monies. Yes, that's
Human
right.
And
money.
I said, money, money, money. You
Human money.
Do love the
bearded.
human monies.
I'm bearded. I'm beard housing. So you are bearded.
Very nice.
Mm.
Uh, but what about you, John? I mean, go ahead. How was your week?
Like I said, my week was pretty good up until a little incident that happened yesterday. Um, but let let me talk to you.
Yeah.
So we had this guy at work that was a driver,
Mm-hmm.
and he got demoted from being a driver. He got demoted back down to being a helper because he called out way too many times. So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be in a truck, you need to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So he got demoted, and he found out the news yesterday. So his first order as a helper, they put him in Wes's truck yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got there early yesterday because they're running George Strait and Clemson this weekend. So I had to get started early to deliver for that. So I get my truck checked up, and I look over, and he gets in Wes's truck and just sits there and just starts messing around on his phone. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna help my boy out. That way he can get a head start, and because it's Friday and we all want to get done early and get our weekend started. So
Right, right, right.
I go over there and I get the paper, and I start to I start to go to the bays, but then I notice the bays are locked. So I go get the keys, and when I open the door, he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm checking my boy's truck." I said, "You sure as hell ain't gonna do it."
Right.
And he gets, I don't know, he's like, "No, man, I could do that." He goes, "Wes ain't gonna be here for another 30 minutes." I said, That's cool. That's cool. That means that y'all can roll as soon as he gets here. I said, "I don't mind doing it to help out my boy."
Talk about it.
So anyway, Wes gets there, and I told him, say, "Hey, man, I checked your truck for you. You're good to roll." And he
You
goes,
get
"Oh man, thank you
you
for
get
doing that."
trip.
He goes,
You get free trip.
he goes, "But he goes, where's he at? He's not in my truck." And I said, "He's not in your truck." And he goes, "Yeah, no, man, he's not in my truck." I said, "Well, go see if walk up the line, see maybe he went to his car for something."
Uh,
Turns out this motherfucker quit right there on the spot.
what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait. Back up. So you say, all right, well, you ain't gonna check the truck out. So you do, and when you say check the truck out, you mean doing this pre-trip for him, right?
No,
That what
not
you?
the pre-trip. No, I'm going through and marking what bays are in, like what stops are in what bay.
Okay,
That's what
okay,
we do. That way, it makes it easier for us when we get to a stop.
okay. So you
So
do that
I did
for him.
that for him, and I
You
checked his
walk up.
kegs for him, make sure he has all of his kegs and everything, right?
Yeah.
So
Nikki, what's the
anyway,
word?
so Wes comes up to me and says, "Man, I think he quit." And I said, "He quit for real?" So come to find out, yeah, I guess he decided to quit. So talking to a couple of people that actually talked to him later, one person was like, "Man, you ran him off. You did this and that." And I'm like, "Damn, I guess I didn't think about it that way, but I don't think I did. I think the demotion probably pissed him off more." Well,
I,
I got home last night and I decided to kind of think about it a little bit. And maybe I did. You know, maybe I did. And there's a possibility that him or one of his friends is in the chat right now. Because I did send the link to that person. Um, so I've had some time to think about it, and you know, I'm sorry. I am. I am. I'm sorry. I did. Shit. I'm sorry.
well.
I'm sorry that you're nothing more than a little fucking bitch that can't take a little bit of constructive criticism, and you had to take your fucking ball and go home. You
Who you
little
talking about?
fucking pussy.
Who you talking about?
You sit here and you
Damn.
complain. You sit here and you complain about what you're making, talking about, I want to make this much. Motherfucker, you need to come to work every day to be able to make that kind of money. You're asking for money that I'm making, and I got a CDL and you don't, and you're sitting up here asking for money that I'm making, and then you're gonna call out as much as you do and fuck people over, and then you're gonna have the nerve to say, I made you quit? No, you're just nothing more than a little fucking pussy.
Well,
And
talk
I
your
did the
shit
company,
then.
as far as I'm concerned, I did the company a favor getting rid of your ass. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Did I offend you?
Hey man, and if you got a problem with John, man, we got 2 words for you.
And
Fuck you.
now
Oh, my
that
bad.
I'm off,
My
now
bad.
that I'm nice and fired up, let's talk this shit, boys.
Let's go,
Well,
man.
goddamn, shit. That's a hell of a starter, boy. Goddamn.
I wasn't expecting. I'm like, look, hey, Nike fam. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
I'm
hey,
sitting here like, look,
hey,
bro.
you see me? I'm like,
I'm sitting here like,
whoa.
what happened? Like, damn. I ain't
Okay.
sure. Miss Bambi, hey, Miss Bambi. Well, let's get to it.
Damn. Let's get to it then. Wait, man, it was a big week in the world of professional wrestling, man.
Man, give us
Sure
that
It,
was.
Jacob 5-2 energy. Give us that Jacob 5-2 energy there. 5-2. God damn it. Let's go, John.
so
What
well, on top of the mass releases that happened this week, just when you thought Kyrie Sane would be the one to top it off, never thought I'd see the New Day leaving the WWE. That
Never
is
thought I'd
correct.
see Kobe. Never
As
thought
of
I'd see Kobe.
as of now, the New Day is gone,
They are
Yeah, man.
gone.
and marks the end of an era.
Yeah, man. I don't like that. I really ain't rocking with that.
Well. It's because it's not that the WWE wanted them to go. They wanted Kofi and them to restructure their deals, and they didn't want to do that. So like, okay, well, all we can offer you is the door.
Yeah, I
So
mean, if you're not really being featured as much, and you're not on TV as much, then I mean, you got to play ball. You got to play ball.
They talking about John? Holy hell! What did I walk into? Nah, for real.
Say, John, yeah, hi.
Everyone.
I'm J motherfucking Dub. That's who I am.
Jay motherfucking Dub.
Hold on, Bambi. You be
Yeah.
the angry, Miss Bambi. You be the angry right lady sometime too. I be seeing you, Miss Bambi.
Nah, I had to get that off my chest.
Hey, man. Hey,
And I
man.
honestly hope him or the other guy was here and he sends him the link because I don't care.
Well. Please say the dub. Very nice, J Dub. Please say the dub.
Dub, J Dub.
Ah,
J Dub, man. Hey, man, you did your thing. But yeah, but the New Day, man. But you know what? I believe too, they were trying to get bouncy. If they would have got bouncy, I think, you know what I'm saying, New Day would have been
what?
reconstructed. Yeah. If Javon Evans, listen, if Javon Evans would have joined the New Day, even though I know it wasn't happening, but if he'd have joined the New Day, you feel me? Because Big E was the spunk. Like let's be honest, Big E was the spunk of the New Day, man. So they was trying to find a new Big E. You feel me? And that would have been a Javon Evans. We knew, goddamn it, what's my man name? What's his name?
Grayson Waller.
We knew Grayson Waller wasn't. Come on, man. I figured that out once he had that singles match. I already knew he was. I knew it was over with. I knew it was over with.
Well, it's just it like I say in Kofi's and reference to Kofi. I mean, shit, he's a WWE homegrown talent. Been there since 2008, and hey, he'll be back. I believe. I don't know. I just can't see Kofi doing anything else anywhere else that isn't the same as what he's doing right now.
Real quick, shameless plugger for everybody that's on my channel, man. Listen, man, y'all rocking with Two Heels in a Beard, man. We talk all things WWE. So if you like wrestling, man, if you partake Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, any wrestling main events, man. If you got children the ages 13 and over and they enjoy wrestling, send them over here to Two Heels STS, man. You feel me? And the Beard. And man, you know, sub up to the channel, hit that like button, and share us out.
Please share and subscribe.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like that every week. I promise you that. I just had to get that off.
Probably why they here, John. No, J Dub, don't do that, J Dub. That's why they here.
Yeah, that's why we here, man.
But I kind of
Bam
wonder
Bigelow.
now.
Hey, respect that. Respect.
I kind of wonder what's next for Grayson now is, you know,
Chop it block.
She said
So
she did
you
a
think-
wrestling show. with a
So you think
spin-
the cuts aren't done yet?
No, I don't think the cuts are done. I don't think it's gonna be as many as we saw the first week.
Hey,
But I
y'all
don't believe they're done.
You know why these cuts is happening? Y'all see all these NXT people moving up?
But it's time though.
Yeah, it's a lot of NXT.
It's-
Yeah. I mean, how long can you develop?
Outside of the squared circle. That sounds like an interesting.
If you got a YouTube link to that, Bammy said that, I'll definitely check it out. But it's time though, Bearded. Like think about it. Oh no, it definitely is. Think about it, bro. It's time we transition from the CM Punks, the Seth Rollins, the Roman Reigns, the Jey Usos, the so on and so forth. Basically, if you 45 and older, it's time. It's time to push the Javon Evans, the Open Finleys, I guess you could say the Danhauses, the Ricky Saints, like the Blake Monroes. Like it's time.
Then if you think about it, Danhausen gonna take R-Truth play. Like, and I see how it's going now that I'm watching, and he's growing on me. Danhausen gonna take R-Truth place. He's gonna be. I think he can for the next 5 to 6. I give him a 10-year run. I think that character, even without him wrestling, can be. I'm liking him now. I don't know why he growing on me, man, but this man is growing on me.
He's about to have a pay-per-view match.
Yeah, against the Miz. But you know what? They didn't really want that. I think that's the Miz forcing that and going to the, you know what I'm saying? And Danhausen.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that.
You think Danhausen don't want to be Danhausen? You think he want to be in the ring?
I think they said that Danhausen left AEW because he wasn't wrestling. And
he wasn't. He wanted to wrestle, and they wasn't featuring him like that.
He wanted to wrestle. So, to be honest, like, it's crazy. I was just thinking about it right now. It's like Danhausen's got a match on a pay-per-view, but Aleister Black didn't have one in an entire year.
That's what I'm saying. Well, see, Danhausen came with a gimmick too, like that gimmick. Like I don't think. See, so now how do you? So are we gonna move Danhausen away from this gimmick? Because how long can you are cursed in the ring to win a match? You won't always win a match that way.
Once that gimmick's gone, he's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I wouldn't really.
That's why you gotta preserve as much life out of him as you can. Like Meltzer was talking about this earlier this week. He was like, man, they're running the risk of overexposing Danhausen because he's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's on every show, and it's that character by itself has a shelf life before it has to get in the ring. Regardless of this being sports entertainment, it is still professional wrestling at the end of the day. So it's still built around shit that's going on in the ring. And yes, you can only do this you are cursed shit for oh so long before it gotta bear some type of fruits in the ring. Now, I don't want him having matches week after week because there's only oh so many pyro, like fake pyro and shit like that we can do that can have you win a match. Because honestly, who can he beat right now that you'll honestly believe?
Really, no one.
I said I don't.
It's nobody. It's nobody. It's nobody. Even
Maybe.
I'm not even a fan of him beating Kit Wilson like that.
I was gonna say maybe Kit Wilson. I mean, Jelly Roll has a victory over Kit Wilson, so
So I mean, you just run the risk of getting Danhausen over at the risk of your other talent.
Apollo Crews ain't there no more.
Oh yeah, he's good as gold.
I thought
He is.
He was in the first round of cuts, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But they did bring in Evil from New Japan. And that's gonna be a pretty interesting little situation going on down there at NXT. Considering
that's Io Sky's ex fiance.
that's her current fiance.
I thought I read it was her ex fiance. I could be wrong. Maybe I misread it. I don't know.
But like my basic point is it's time to go ahead and transition out the old guard into the new one. And if you ain't in the top 6, if you ain't Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Gunther, Cody Rhodes, or CM Punk, yeah, you're as good as expendable at this point.
I give a few more, but yeah.
Yeah, Jet. There were a lot of them.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And it's been what 20, 23, 24 over the last few weeks.
And I was 24 the first wave.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
then
well,
we're
you know the whole
28
live
now.
family.
Oh, we're up to
Yeah,
28 now.
like a motherfucker. And then again, I repeat, it's not WWE wanting to cut Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. They just wanted to restructure their deal, and they didn't want to do that. So they showed him the door. But with that being said, I'm sorry. Let's start. Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with Monday Night Raw? Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's start with Raw.
All right, Monday Night Raw came to you live from Laredo, Texas. Which, first of all, Roman Reigns being promoted for Laredo, Texas. That's a different type of commitment right there.
Well, he did say.
You said what?
He did say he was going back to full time. So
he is advertised for the next 8 episodes of Raw. So for the next 2 months straight, he's gonna be on TV.
Plus the PLE next week.
Young Backlash. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Just him agreeing to come to Backlash is a miracle in his own right. But we come into Monday Night Raw here in Laredo, Texas, with the headline of what will Jacob's answer be? Yes, sir. What would Jacob's answer be to the tribal chief? So what do y'all think so far about that program anyway? Before we get started up into Raw. What do y'all think about that Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu program right now?
I like it. I like it. I don't think it should have happened this soon. You know what I'm saying? Because now that means he transitioning from SmackDown to Raw. I think I would have liked him better. You know what I'm saying? Going out to Cody. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have just been better. I think the only reason they doing this because they know they can get a little bit of entertainment value because they related. You feel me, with the bloodline and you know what I'm saying, the troubles that they've been going through. I think they playing more off of that. You feel me? That's what they playing off of, and that's what they banking off of. And then this is gonna be an ongoing feud. And that's why and why you think Gunther went down to what you call it the other night and put a motherfucker to sleep over. It is, man, I ain't mad at it, but damn, it's just the way they giving it to us. Play it out a little more.
I'm loving that shit.
I am
I'm
too.
loving that shit for one reason. Now remember, breathe was the word. Now remember about what was it? I want to say it was at least 3 weeks before WrestleMania. I want to say I started it at about 5 weeks out for WrestleMania. I can't give you the exact number, but once we had it figured out that Brock was gonna get matched up with Over, what was the first thing I said? I said you keep Over and Gunther away from each other. You
But
have to keep them away from each other.
Over gonna kill Gunther, man. Stop.
Not creatively, but that's the point. Well, okay, fair. I'll rock with that. But that's the exact reason why you got to keep them away from each other, because you got to beat somebody in that scenario. You either gonna beat the man that retired AJ Styles and John Cena, who's just beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, who's on a roll right now, and there's the other guy who's on a roll right now that you are pushing to the heavens. So you want to keep them far away as possible. I think it should have happened when there was more drama than possible finish. Doing it this quick because there ain't no way. Facts. Yeah, once Roman won that belt, it was no way. It's no way Jacob win it.
There ain't no way Jacob's winning that belt anytime soon. This
That's
might be a
why I don't think he should have
multiple match feud. This might end up being a multiple match feud, but he still ain't going.
I like this,
They are making Jacob look really fucking strong.
but that's why I like this. Like sometimes, y'all, it ain't. I'm not saying win and losses don't matter because they do, but it's the way you are scripted to look in said wins and losses, more specifically the losses.
Well,
Like
I like it. Well, I like it because you know what I'm saying, real quick, and then I'm gonna let you compare. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I like
you
it
good.
because his name is the werewolf, right? And now we're seeing the werewolf versus seeing a person, because I think at first they was trying to market and brand him towards, okay, he just got out the family, he was outcast and black sheep. We called him the werewolf, but you know, we kind of toned it down. Now we're letting that werewolf out and we're letting that werewolf loose. Yeah, I like that's I'm loving that. But damn, why so quick with Roman?
Cause that's the thing, though, brother. Like, in order to see if he can get over in the main event, you have to put him in the main event with main event terms. It's the CM Punk thing, like what he said when he walked out in 2014. He said, "How can you say I can't get over with main eventers if you don't put me out there with main eventers to see?" And this is just how we gonna see. I mean, hey, Jacob has a huge upside, and again, if you put the belt on Jacob, where do we go after he wins the belt? Where do we go after that?
Shit, then you gonna get Jimmy trying to go at him. I mean, Jay trying to get a run at him. You feel me?
Jay back in the main event.
I mean, I'm trust me. Watch. You gonna get Jay. You gonna get Solo. I'm Solo. Solo finna come up off of SmackDown.
Everything's all pointing towards another bloodline thing on Raw.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get this the ultimate thing. I don't want to get to a point where we fed Jacob Fatu to over Femi. Cause whoever is holding on to the mark my words, bro. You have it right here. Breaking news.
But I don't
Whoever
think
is
they're gonna
holding
get.
on to the world championship by the time SummerSlam rolls around, you are getting fed to over Femi.
Well, I don't think they want to give Oba the championship right now. Hence the open Oba challenge, which I don't think anybody in their right mind is gonna really do. And see, and that was the way. And that was their hint of saying that we not really finna have him. Because what he say? Oh well, seeming that the two belts is already up the bam, trying to make him seem like he being passive aggressive and understanding the business and how the business going. That it ain't his time, even though it's his time. You know what I'm saying? Because when he said, "Oh man, I know both belts is being preoccupied and they got their own thing right now, so I'm gonna be me." And then guess what he did? He did the same shit that Brock did, that made him come fight and beat Brock. when he
Yeah.
I
issued
ain't gonna lie,
that.
you said a lot right there.
He said a lot.
Should be. It should be. It should
It's
be, but
there's
it
literally nothing else to do with Oba Femi. Everything else besides the championship at this point, it feels less than. The fact that we went back, matter of fact, let me put this as a banner. Hold on. The fact
Well,
that we went back, hold on.
I don't think it feels less than. I just think they, they trying to find a way to build it up and market it. And when it happened, you know what I'm saying? They already see the pop. I think they're just waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? To just really build up momentum. So when he do get the belt, it's going to be without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Which we already know right now from the way they put him over.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like you just beat Brock Lesnar in 5 minutes in impressive fashion, I might add. So what is the next thing to do with you? It's to put a belt on you. It's to put the belt on you. The fact that we're back, the
I would
fact that we're back at the Oba Challenge, that kind of shows me that you don't really have anything for the man creatively.
That's what I said. See,
We
that's why I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? That's why they doing the open challenge. I don't think they think he's ready just yet. You feel me? Like, cause come on, man, we talking about the WWE, man, and we got Paul is doing this.
No, but well, look, bro, you don't need Oba to sell Backlash. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu is selling Backlash by itself.
I mean, we know
I
that. And
mean, really, Backlash as a card right now is strong as fuck without Oba even having a match.
yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. And Oba
You go ahead.
mentioned that. That's why I said Oba said the both belts are being occupied and they all whoop the bam. So they tried to make it seem like, he's an understanding killer. You feel me? Like versus him saying fuck who. Like, cause if I was Oba, I don't give a fuck who's going after what belt and who got what belt. It's my motherfucking time and I'm challenging you. For him to say, well, I know that da 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 what this belt and da 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 over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna issue out an open challenge for anybody that want to come fight me. No, I'm not doing that if I'm over. Honestly, I'm not doing that.
Well, brother. Unfortunately, you can only do what creative have for you. If creative says Beard is going out there and saying tonight I'm chilling, that's what you have to go out there and say.
I mean, yeah, but we're not talking from creative. We know that because that's why he's doing what he's doing. We know that. But I'm just saying, but even with all this firepower that they putting behind me, bro, I gotta at least speak up and say, look, well, what y'all do all this for if I wasn't gonna be the person, you know what I'm saying, that's going for this belt. I beat Brock Lesnar. You feel me? I put y'all motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, y'all myth, the legend. Yeah, I put him out the game. And you mean to tell me I gotta sit here and wait? But now, okay, cool. I'm a wait, but I'm not finna go out here and tell the fans that I'm a wait.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna tell them, but I mean, main event in SummerSlam sounds a lot better than Backlash or Clash in Italy or Crown Jewel.
Yeah. But they all got contracts that say Papa A's gonna do whatever they gotta do. But I'm just saying, like, I just think they should have did it better, bro.
The open challenge seems like a diversionary tactic to me. Like going out there and saying, I'm not gonna go for any titles right now or anything like that. I don't know, it just kind of seems like something he's gonna surprise one of the champions right before SummerSlam.
Okay. Could be. Or they could on that angle. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that angle. No Kurt.
Now, the interesting thing is what is going to be the feud that he'll be in right now that'll get him to there. In the meantime,
I don't see a feud. They would have to make one. I really don't see him feud with nobody. Just now, a feud just off sheer competitiveness, yeah. But like him really falling out and getting into it, I think motherfuckers just staying out his way. To be honest with you. Or what about him having a feud with old boy? Where old boy at? Keys. What show he on?
SmackDown.
Oh,
And
no.
he just got pulled into the bloodline or
Yeah,
whatever they're gonna call their new faction. He just got pulled into that last night. So, but what if this open challenge? I mean, I know it's gonna get boring and tedious to see it every week, but what if this open challenge leads to Brock coming back and accepting it?
Or put Rusev. That's who we put up against. Put Rusev in the ring with him. Let's see him demolish Rusev. Because I'm tired of Rusev, man. I'm so fucking tired of Rusev, man.
I mean, they're not really doing anything with Rusev. They really aren't.
Why is he still there?
How about this guy?
It's got to be a good one. But you know what, though? Where the big guys at? You know, I remember back in the day, everybody in that WWE, you know what I'm saying, used to be, you know what I'm saying, like, man, of stature. Like, and WCW had all the high fly. Ethan Page?
Ethan Page.
What the fuck? Ethan
Page.
Page?
Once he wins the Intercontinental belt.
Bro, he gonna destroy what? That shouldn't even be a what? Ethan Page. Nah, we finna go have to create a player for Oba, a couple of them, because Ethan Page,
bro. So you think Ethan Page is about to win the
but you know what? They did that Matt Cardona match to show that he had stamina and to see if he could really sell. Like, you feel me? I believe that Matt Cardona match with Oba was to see if Oba really could sell. You feel me? And I think he did a decent job, Jet. I think he did a decent job.
You think Ethan Page is gonna win the IC title?
Yeah.
Nah.
I believe he can take it off a pencil.
Nah. If Bouncy ain't getting it, nah.
But that's the thing about Javon though. Javon just matter of fact, his birthday just passed. He's 22. He'll be here and he'll be here for forever. As long as he win a belt before 24, he will be the youngest whatever to win the belt. I mean, obviously Orton was the youngest world champion at 24, but there's not, at least not to my recollection, there haven't been anybody 23 or younger that's won any singles title in WWE.
No, not
So Javon Evans has plenty enough time. I mean, why?
Oba Femi versus Ethan Page.
Now, what the creative is gonna be, can't tell you that. But at least you know the match won't be shit.
I mean, I know Ethan Page has got some wrestling talent, but when you look at the two, like Oba could fart on Ethan and beat him. Like, I'm just being honest, man.
According to how you book it.
I mean,
yeah, I just can't see them.
It's not like they going out there shoot fighting. Now they going out there shoot fighting. That's something different. I mean, if that's the case, nobody should ever competed with Kane during his height days. But the way the match got scheduled out, I mean, it happens.
You think Matt Cardona is going to get cut?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. If we're truly doing a youth movement, where does Matt Cardona fits in all of that?
Well, I get what you're saying. Does that mean Chelsea goes with him?
No.
I mean,
she's been in the company without him. What's the problem now?
Yeah, because most motherfuckers, they getting cut with their girls though.
Well, the truth of the matter is, the
I wonder if they
the
recognize that title lineage still.
the thing
They
with
sure don't talk about it, but go ahead.
the thing with Zelina and Alistair was Zelina was given her release, and then Alistair apparently asked for his after. So I don't know. I could see Chelsea being mad about it and asking for her release as well, or I could see her sticking around. I mean, either or.
And go do what where? Like this is the thing. You can't go to AEW because Aleister Black is not going back to AEW due to the way he left AEW. Y'all can go to Japan. That's cool, I guess. You can go to TNA, but that's a down step from WWE.
And WWE has their hand in TNA.
And for Chelsea Green, I mean, this is the best it's been so far, minus Lucha Underground.
That's true. I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, Matt was already in TNA.
Yeah, he already did what he could do in TNA.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All these cuts are kind of. I mean, I understand that they're doing them and everything, but damn, man, they're
Yeah,
me- they're,
shit.
me- they're
LA
kind of
not.
messing shit up when they're doing it.
Bro, it's a
Because
business, man. It's always been like
now you're
this.
getting now you're getting Io Sky versus Asuka, which we should have got at WrestleMania, but the main part of that storyline is gone now. So, I mean, the main part of that storyline was Io's efforts to try to get Kyrie away from Asuka. Is what it seemed like was like the Virgil $1 Million Man type thing. And we never got a payoff, and now we just get Asuka and Io at
Well,
Backlash.
well, to be fair, they didn't come to her and say, "Hey, man, shit, you could. That's it. We ain't got nothing for you." She requested her release. She wanted to go back to Japan. So to lay it all at the feet of TKO, that's kind of unfair.
The word. Hey, so when we say, I question
Really
you,
strange.
Nike fan, when you say youngest champion, does that mean any belt?
On the main roster, that is. Now, I know Tony brought up the S.A. Rios being the youngest light heavyweight champion, but I don't think they recognize that title lineage.
Well, a 10-year-old won tag team champs.
That's not official in the books.
Yeah, it was on Raw. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was on
It
WrestleMania.
was
It was at
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Braun Strowman, and
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
trying.
don't remember the kid's name,
A
but
fucking a 9-year-old named Nicholas.
Nicholas. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was 9 years old. Yeah, I mean, technically,
I'm just saying.
yeah. No, you're not wrong.
That's why I asked.
I know we're hopping all over the place. We're not talking about the show in sequential order, but since we're here, what was your thoughts on Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker segment to open up the show?
I liked it.
I
Usually
am
I
a
don't be.
visionary. I am a revolutionary.
I like I like it. I usually don't fuck with the openings and how they do that, but I like it
That
because
was fucking
I knew it was
awesome,
coming.
man.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was
That
coming.
was fucking awesome. That you know what? That's got to be one of the best promos that Braun has cut so far.
Yeah. Hey, and Brock sound like he getting better.
But
I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll talk about it.
No,
That
I
still
like
put him.
it. I like it. I
That
ain't got
still
too.
put him in his place at the end when he said, "You're not even the second best wrestler in your family."
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you're not even the second best Steiner. Yeah, that shit was
yeah,
good.
that was still. I mean, either way, man. In my opinion, that's probably the best promo that Braun's cut so far.
Oh, I said it sound like he getting better.
He's definitely getting better, but that shit was. I laughed my ass off with that.
The longer that promo went on, the more and more I see why he needs Paul Heyman.
Oh well, yeah, of course. You know,
Like,
charisma. We know
I'm
that.
not saying that he can't cut a promo. I'm not saying he's the shittiest promo I've ever heard, but he's not the guy to go out there and cut a 30-minute opener.
No.
Because the longer that shit went, it started to feel awkward. And we ever reach a point in life to where Seth Rollins is talking down to you on a microphone and he's actually sounding good while doing it, yeah, we might need to keep that microphone in Paul Heyman's hands. I mean,
I
he's
like
right there in the ring.
Seth
Cause
though. Seth a little bit.
I like fired up Seth. Like when Seth is fired up and he yelling and he's passionate,
Oh yeah.
that's the best version of Seth Rollins. Now, I do love that he's referencing him as a Steiner. I love that. Now, to say
Yeah.
he's not the second best Steiner in his family, that is actually a fucking lie. Like, I'm sorry, but at this point in life, he's done more than his dad.
No, he ain't better
Like,
than Rick, man. I like Rick. Rick was
crazy. Crazy.
Nah, he's done more than Rick.
Crazy.
Sorry, Bearded.
Crazy.
Rick was
Rick, love Rick.
Sorry,
Rick
bro.
was Rick was a tag team wrestler.
That
And
exactly.
he won a US
Exactly.
championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
but you know what? It's the gimmick too. They had him up under too. They just gave him a
I'll
better
take
gimmick.
I'll take that. I'll
Yeah,
take
they
that.
had Rick as the dumb, goofy ass motherfucker with Mike Rotunda and all them. But I ain't like that shit, bro. But it worked. But
The Varsity Club. The Varsity
yeah,
Club.
yeah, man.
Scott was always the man, and him becoming Big Papa Pump just pushed that over the top.
And it seemed
Where
like Rick
actually-
was before Scott, and they pushed Scott harder.
Yeah, no, facts. But Scott had the talent.
Rick did too, man.
That's not the, but okay, you fair. That's right. That's not to say that Rick was just cheeks. Nah, Rick wasn't just cheeks, nah. But his best program to date was against his brother when he turned on him and became Big Papa Pump.
I ain't like that. That was whack.
But as far as the opening segment goes, I mean, it was pretty cool. Dragged for a little bit, but pretty cool. I'm not necessarily against it. There go Wesley. Yeah.
Hey, Wes,
Yeah,
you gotta go back. Yeah, you gotta go back to the beginning, brother.
Yeah, man. The Stone Cold John Austin came out.
Hmm.
Oh
Had
shit!
to be done. Had to be done.
Speaking of Stone Cold John Austin,
Cold Steve John. Nah, Cold Steve.
yeah, Cold Steve John Austin. Cold Steve John Austin. Yeah, you are watching. You are locked in to why you are watching your two favorite heels featuring
the Beard
shooting the shit
with you.
like we like to do at least once a week right here on this here YouTube, man. You got my boy Monkey Man talking monkey business with Monkey Man. We up in here. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe my boy channel. Tell them that your two, most of the time three, sometimes four favorite heels sent you that way. My brother, you can promote the channel, yeah.
Hey man, Bearded Conversation every day at the Strong Man, Monday through Sunday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, man. Y'all tune in, chime in, tap in, and come be part of the family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell them that your four favorite heel sent you that way. And shout out to our boy Tiger Mike over there on the Twitch. Tiger Mike 84. Yeah. Yo, everything MLB the show. I ain't bullshitting. Make sure you go get yourself some right now. Make sure you don't be like in Atlanta Hawks and get you too much of it. Cause we ain't bullshitting. Hey, did y'all hear my boy Jalen Brunson? That boy say, man, hey, we salute our tribe. We recognize our tribal chief. We acknowledge our tribal chief before every game. Very nice.
I heard that.
Hey, I see you, Monk, man. You ain't no damn baby face. You masquerading.
Yeah, you a heel, Monk. Yeah, Monk.
Yeah, you a heel. You a heel if I ain't never seen one. Well, but nah, that Shawn Michaels shit don't work on me. Heel. Goddamn heel.
There you go.
Oh shit.
I love it.
That Shawn Michaels shit don't work on me.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. So, what this definitely was the match of the night for sure. Hold on, quick. This was definitely the match of the night.
Hey, but the Hawks had a good series though, Jed. They played a good game though. Listen, they took them to 6 when I didn't think they was gonna take them no shit. I thought they was gonna get swept.
Well, I say at best they was gonna, at worst they was gonna go to 6, but I didn't see Game 6 going like that. God damn,
How many points did they beat them
Every
by?
game went like
they
that.
beat
That's
them
what
by
I'm saying.
47.
47. Okay, yeah. Every
But
game
but
went like that.
they was up, but 98% of the game, well, 98, a good 60% of the game they was up by 50. At one point they was up by 61.
God damn, did they even
So
come to play? Who the fuck did they
my
play?
point exact. My point exactly. My point exactly.
I didn't get a chance to
I
see it, but what the fuck happened?
I fire the shit out of that coach.
Absolutely best.
I'd have found the players. Shit, you can only take so many time out to get y'all shit together.
That's how that's how that Danhausen curse being lifted.
Yeah, he say, man, look here. I'll uncurse the Knicks, but nah, Stephen A, you still cursed. Get yourself so. But yeah, match of the night by far Becky Lynch versus EO Sky.
That's some bullshit. EO's supposed to win, bro.
You can't get that away for free, brother. Can't get that away for free.
Nah, you can't get that away for free. This ain't Goldberg and Hogan.
EO was supposed to win, bro. Come on, bro.
This ain't Goldberg and Hogan.
Becky is nowhere near better. Man, come on. Now her character, yeah, but no, man. But
Well, Becky,
I still like it though, because I like Becky though. I like her attitude. I like her charisma. Yeah, and look, it ain't just me saying it. It's ESPN.
I mean, it's
the People Report. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hey, it's her gimmick, and she's good with it. So
yeah. Oh no, don't get me wrong. She rocking that mug. She rocking it like nobody else can. But I understand why. Oh shit! I understand why certain things goes on when it goes on, and I mean, it's a match how I tease, yeah, but give it away for free? No. This is a Clash in Italy match right here.
Well, you know what? Well, I'd have ran some interference then. I wouldn't have had her pinner.
Well, that's what happened. She got this. Didn't Oscar run out there? Yeah. Oscar ran out there and helped Becky win.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ain't nobody said shit. No more Becky. They talking about Diana.
Man, I wonder if that's a Diana Rossini reference.
Mm.
But
that's what all them that's what all them places are talking about. They ain't saying shit about Becky right now.
I don't know. Like I'm just conflicted. Like this is why what's her name? Kyrie leaving right now, it complicates everything. Because now it leaves EO directionless, which is terrible, honestly. Because I mean,
she's your best woman wrestler, or arguably your best. But you know, where do you go?
Well, we're getting a match now, and that's the thing. Like with certain people, I don't have the question if the match is gonna be good. Like if you got Oscar and EO in the ring together, I ain't gotta worry about the match being good. It's just the creative that gets us to the match. Is what I'll be worried about. Now, when we got some less than talent in the ring, okay, then yeah, I'll be a little bit more worried about the in-ring aspect versus the creative that get us there. Now, once this match is concluded, where do we go with both? What do we go with Oscar and what do we go with Becky? That was a question for y'all.
So Oscar, I think
you said Oscar and Becky, or did you say EO and Becky?
I said Oscar and Becky. I meant EO and Oscar. I'm sorry. I said that backwards. My
They got a
apologies.
match coming up, right? They got a match coming up, right?
They do have
Yeah.
a match coming up at Backlash that should have been at WrestleMania, but
Me personally, I will put EO over in the match, and which would in turn maybe send Oscar to SmackDown or have her leave. I don't want her to leave, but maybe send it to a different brand.
being that it's WWE, they'll probably put the two back together.
Oh, you saying bring them back together after
No,
what
I
I'm saying?
didn't say bring them back together. I said, being that it's WWE, they're probably going to put them back together.
Okay.
No, I don't want
But
that.
I don't think that'll work. How
I
do you do
mean, it depends. I don't like that because it's such a downgrade for Io Sky. I mean, she literally had the match of the year last year at WrestleMania. To
She
this
did.
year, not even being on the card,
It's insulting.
and now put me back in the tag. And that just make me feel like all that shit that Triple H was talking about on Unreal about Io Sky, all that praise he gave her when he said, "I could lose every woman in the locker room if I had an Io Sky, I know I'd be in good hands." That's a huge endorsement, but the creative don't follow the words.
Mm-mm. I don't like it. I trust me, that's not what I want, but I'm saying that's probably what we're going to get because creative ain't very creative.
I say remove his ass from being the chief creative officer. That's what I say.
Good luck with
Well,
that. He just signed the 3-year extension.
he did.
Yep. Good luck with that.
Well, he need to take a
They could
step back
still,
and
they could still
let
get his ass. They could still cut his ass. I mean, they still just have to pay him, but they could still get rid of his ass.
he said, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry."
Hey, hey, my brother, you ain't the only one.
You ain't the only two. You
Um,
ain't the only two.
you ain't the only one, cause
You ain't the only two.
Pretty sure there's a reason why both of y'all ain't on camera.
for sure, we don't want to promote certain images to the youth. That wouldn't be good. That would not be good. Let's see something here. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, y'all know we gotta talk about my girl La Primera. No bullshit,
Here you go.
man. Cause
Legit injured.
AC sprain, grade 2 AC sprain, will be out for the foreseeable future. Ain't no timetable of when she said to return. Hopefully she returns.
By SummerSlam.
Hopefully she returns by SummerSlam. Damn.
That sucks. That sucks. That sucks because you I'm telling you, man, they could have did something with her and Finn. Telling you. They still might later on, but
They might still be finish what you say. They might do something with her later on.
they might do
No,
something with them later on, but
yeah, with Finn and her.
kind of
You
like
talking
I
about the demon and the devil
mean
type shit?
maybe Demon Queen, Demon King, or whatever that. What is it?
Unless
Yeah,
they better send that shit over there to what Dom got that belt from? They better send that shit over there.
To AAA.
Hell yeah. No, we don't want to see that shit in WWE.
oh well, but yeah, unfortunately, this is one of the wrestling world we live in now, where there's a lot of injuries, way more injuries than there used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the world we live in now.
And this is the problem when we don't do house shows. This is what happens when you don't have house shows.
Yeah, you got to get your body
Yep.
prepared.
Injuries is happening now at an all-time clip.
Mhm.
Cause you're like Bearded is saying, like your body is not getting used to taking bumps. Like the schedule back in the G. Sunday, pay-per-view week. Sunday, you at the pay-per-view. Monday, you fly out the Raw. Tuesday, you taping SmackDown. Wednesday, you're going home. Thursday, you back on the road. Friday, you got a house show. Saturday, you got a house show. And then we repeat the cycle all over again. If there's no pay-per-view on Sunday, you got a house show on Sunday. Sometimes you got 2 in one day.
Mhm.
And
But
if
the
you locked
point
into a
is,
contract, you could, and if you locked into a WWE contract, you can't even go sub yourself out to go do some bullshit to stay on top. You feel me? You can't.
right, everything got to get cleared by the office. Any extra doing.
That's pretty ridiculous. All these injuries.
Yeah, but they got it well. And then again, too, man. I don't think they working out, man, like they supposed to. Neither, man. Same shit with and I don't want to get off into the sports, but I just think same thing with the professional athletes, where they are professional athletes, but with basketball and football, I don't think they taking the time out to really get in that gym and do calisthenics, not just lifting weights, but it's calisthenics, it's stretching, it's other thing, because we wrestling, so a lot of times we know it's looked at as a choreographed, type thing, but all that bending, all that contorting, all that extra flying and jumping over ropes, and you got to be prepared for that, man, and you got to know how to take those bumps and bruises. And if you only doing it on a Monday or in a Thursday, and then after that you ain't wrestling no more, and then you got a pay-per-view, yeah, you're gonna be stiff as hell. This is like going to play ball without stretching. Now I'm 25. Let my young ass go out there and
Boy,
hey, hey. I don't want to hear none of that. Let
Triple
my
H.
young ass go out there and try to play ball without stretching. Shit. Hey,
Triple H's injury back in the day, that was a steroid related injury.
a lot of I ain't
But
want to say this.
still, the fact of the matter is, he tore his quad and then still wrestled for another 15 minutes after. That was fun. That was the shocking part of that injury.
Well, when you want it, and that's something that you really want, man, you're gonna persevere through the pain. Triple H ain't the first, he won't be the last. But I think just a lot now, these younger generation of wrestlers, because wrestling has been what's the word I'm looking for?
Young
Watered
Rob.
According
down.
to Triple H, he didn't even feel it. He said he didn't even feel it when it happened.
It's that adrenaline.
Yeah, he said he didn't even feel it when it happened. He said he didn't actually feel it until they were walking him up the ramp, which is crazy because that happened. And anybody that was actually watching, like you
Yep.
saw it, his quad do its thing, and then you're like, oh damn, that didn't look good. But then he just kept going after that, and that was the part that was shocking and surprising. But that injury was definitely steroid related.
Shit, look at
'Cause,
Kobe.
you know,
Kobe burst his Achilles up and kept playing in the ball game, man. These
he
motherfuckers
hit
get their fingers
he hit
down by
he
the
hit
ball and
two
they
free,
out for 6 weeks.
he hit 2 free throws and then went to the locker room. But still, the fact of the matter is he still went and hit 2 free throws and then went to the locker room.
Man, these kids, man, if the basketball hit their finger the wrong way and they jam up, they out for 2 months.
Bro, I seen LeBron leave a game because of the fucking air conditioning. So,
What the fuck?
Oh boy, Brian just called him a strizzy.
Hey man, let's get back to the right guy, man. What's the name, man? Oh shit, I'm done, man.
My dog Brian got hit with it. All right.
This man left foot, damn.
Let's see. Hold on.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, it all started. It all started this morning. It all started at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
Hold on, right quick.
I told y'all I was fired up.
Yeah, but I didn't think you was gonna go that route, John. I thought it was gonna be where you gonna address the situation and woo out the bam and just let them motherfucker know woo out the bam. You pussy motherfucker. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I did the company a favor.
I
But you
think it's
pussy.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny because y'all actually thought I was done after I said I was sorry.
Yeah, man. Hey, you reeled us in. You just didn't have your salmon jacket on. That's it.
As soon as I put I had it planned. I was like, I'm gonna start the show without the hat, and I'm gonna put the hat on, and then I'm gonna let them have it.
Yeah, you did start with the mohawk going. Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, I noticed that they had one on there first. Yeah.
I practiced that damn promo since yesterday afternoon. I
My
was in
boy
the
say,
motherfucking
I
shower practicing
practice.
that bitch.
Now that motherfucker, that promo was a natural cut. That came from
Yeah, that came from the heart.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny, Jet. It's too hot. He tired.
Oh shit.
I think it was we're gonna get back to it. I think it was game 1 or game 2 of one of the final series when he was playing against San Antonio.
Here you go, man. Why you got to put that up there?
I think that was the game. It was one of those games, but the air
They turned
conditioning
the air off,
kicked in.
and the air
Yeah,
conditioner broke in the building.
and he ended up getting a cramp, and they carried him off the court.
That was wild.
Anyway, yeah, let's get back to this.
Atlas John is the new fact of playing with characters. It took it 26. Hey man, as long as they send the royalties to the show.
That's funny.
All right, yeah, judge. There you go, bearded man. We'll let you take this segment away. The Judgment Day with the most over person in the whole building. Roxanne Perez and Big Mom. What that what you call her?
Big Mama. That was a beautiful match. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful match. Beautiful.
Versus Bailey and Lyra, man. Go ahead, take it away, man.
Beautiful match, man. They did their thing. They came out there. I knew they was gonna win from the beginning. They did what they were supposed to do. Man, it was horrible wrestling by Lyra and Bailey. Hey, they knew Liv was out there. They should have been focused. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know that's how it's king, but it was a hell of a match for me and my Judgment Day.
Now you want a real opinion, a real unbiased opinion?
A real unbiased? What you unbiased? Oh my goodness! Oh my
Man,
goodness!
bearded. We know you got that Judgment Day tattoo on your arm.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You say bias? Oh, that was what? That was like one of the best match of the night, if not the best match.
Exactly. Exactly. Beautiful match.
Oh man. That's why I wanted my boy to take the segment away, man. Because I
being
knew
that
it was gonna go there.
they were in Laredo, I think that's the hometown of both Roxanne and Raquel, if not one of them. I know one of them for sure. But I thought
Roxy is from Laredo.
Roxy's from Laredo. Is it Raquel?
Mm-hmm. Raquel
Yeah,
is from a deeper south. She from down there by Brownsville and McAllen from the valley.
exactly.
Yeah, that's down there by South Padre and shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful match. Again,
But beautiful. I don't know about beautiful, but
the match was good. Look, I ain't gonna say the match was bad. The match was good, but look who's in the match though. I mean, no, you don't have no bad workers in the match. Like we've said this about Lyra. Like Lyra's character is so boring. Like the character is trash. But she's a good to great in-ring worker. Like she could work in the ring. So can Bailey.
They need to go ahead and start the turn with Lyra on Bailey. It has to be Lyra on Bailey. It can't be Bailey and Lyra. We've seen that. It has to be Lyra because we need something that's something with her that doesn't make us want to get up and go get something to eat or something to drink. Or
I don't necessarily want to see a turn, J-Dub. I just want to see like they need to get us some freaking media training.
Yeah.
Ever since she did them Becky stompers, she has not had that microphone in her hand.
He has not. Not even
Yeah.
once.
That shit there went over like a fart in church.
Well, they wanted her to be more serious about it, but she was in there playing around and shit, and you can't do that. But the usual interference by the Judgment Day.
Why don't they have a department like that? I think the WWE should create a media department. You know what I'm saying?
They had that. They have that in NXT. That's what when Dusty first came before they gave him the book and shit like that. That's what he was doing. Media training, promo
Yeah.
class.
But they need to let Paul
But
Heyman teach that bitch.
that's tough when you got Paul on the road like that.
That's true. That's true. But you can definitely tell when Paul took over with Roman, Roman's promo got better. So Paul was definitely coaching him.
Oh, ADU, sorry, Saka.
Well, let Punk do it. Shit, Punk. Get Punk. Go be an executive. Get your ass out the ring.
Punk, yeah.
I can
Punk's
see
gonna
that. I can see that whenever he's done in the
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah,
I can
let
see
him go
him
do
being
it.
a promo coach.
Yeah.
I could definitely see him being a promo coach.
Mhm. I know everybody ain't gonna hit, but you feel me? So that ain't what I'm saying, because I know everybody ain't gonna be. You gotta have your own charisma and spunk. But God,
Facts.
Lyra.
You gotta have some type of charisma.
Oh, she
And
sings
Lyra Valkyria does not have it.
like
She
a
don't.
fucking blonde, bro. Like when she on the mic, like what the fuck? Like it's just like, ugh. Damn.
She's the exact example why you got people writing promos. That's why people write promos for you. Like everybody can't get the mic and go out there and do their own thing because Hulk Hogan, you suck, pal.
But all the prayers, vitamins. I like that Hulk, man. He was doing this, that.
No, he was talking about X Pac.
Nah,
He was
they
talking
gave
about
X Pac that
X-Pac.
mic and he bombed.
He up here talking about Hulk Hogan said, I can't cut the mustard. Well, Hulk Hogan, you suck, pal. And then at the end of the promo, talking about we're here to rip ass on the World Wrestling Federation. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck says that shit?
We're here to do what? To where? With who?
He said we're here to rip ass on the World Wrestling Federation. I'm like, the fuck did you just say?
Oh yeah, the damn. Oh yeah. Cat touched on this.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful match, though. And we still strong, man. We still standing strong.
Beautiful in the mind of a bearded.
Y'all steady trying to get rid of us, and we steady strong.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
We should
I don't like
fire Logan and Paul.
I like the song, but I don't like Joe Hendry.
That was funny as hell, man. That was funny as hell. But boy,
Come on, man.
Logan came out there fired up.
Hey, what's that other dude that was playing? That used to play the guitar that didn't last long.
Elias.
Yeah, got rid of his ass.
He lasted a little while.
Everybody can't be a Jeff Jarrett, man, or a honky tonk man.
He lasted for a little while, but I mean, but still, that was pretty funny though.
My boy said he broke 1,000 guitars and he didn't draw a dime. Hey, boy, that is a tough comment on Jeff Jarrett. For real, man. Say he done broke 1,000 guitars, didn't draw a dime. Like, okay, this is gonna be the thing with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, at some point, this gotta evolve. Cause although those songs are very creative, it has a short shelf life.
It does.
Like you're gonna be doing this 5 years from now.
No.
It's gonna get old real quick.
Nah.
I mean, who in history ever had a gimmick like this that actually lasted longer than 2 years?
It wasn't a gimmick, but The Rock did it occasionally.
But he was already The Rock. The Rock would have been able to get anything over at that point.
True, it's true. I mean, Elias did last for a little while.
But he only had a certain point that he was gonna be leveled at.
Right. Well, the honky tonk. Yeah.
In 1987, you're damn right. But in 2026, shit.
No.
Nah, I
No.
mean it has to evolve. I mean, it's cool to start with. Don't get me wrong. It's cool.
His in-ring ability ain't that great to me, though. You feel me? So even
And that's even more so.
So even if we evolve him from that and we do something else with him, his in-ring ability it really ain't that great. So it's like, do we really need him? Like now, as a filler right now, we maybe give him a 3-year deal and get his ass up out of there.
So are we starting a program with him and Logan, or was that just?
Well,
yeah, it's a safe program too.
It is.
But, okay, yeah, for him. But what do we do with the tag champs? They're the tag champs. So why are we putting them in?
Nah, that's true. That is true.
So why are we putting him in a feud with him? And they're the tag champs. They should be more focused on the storyline for the next motherfuckers to come up and defend them. You know what I'm saying? That they can defend them titles again. Because look at what they doing with Priest and R-Truth. And they're there every week. They, you know what I'm saying, into some crazy. What the fuck, man? Anyway, man, they always, you know what I'm saying? See, Logan in theory ain't getting that same tick with the belts.
Well, to be honest, the tag team, the tag straps was dead before they even got the motherfuckers. And it's gonna take more than Joe Hendry to repair the tag team division. But then there go the next question: who do you tag them with? I just think it's a safe program to introduce Joe Hendry because you got him in the ring with somebody that can't bump for him and that could at least be electrifying in his own way. And it could get Joe Hendry started. Now, where it goes, that's gonna be the $1 million question. Because Logan Paul gonna have something to do. Like you just said, he's a tag champion.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be mad at Logan for putting him over. Not necessarily with giving Joe Henry a win, but you know what I'm saying, bumping for him and letting the people see. But again, it's gonna be gruesome because his in-ring ability is not that it's not that polished. He even his grind, like man.
But that's where Logan Paul comes in at. Because Logan Paul, for better or for worse, he is pretty polished, I guess.
You know what? Actually, hey, Logan Paul is a better wrestler than what I thought he was going to turn out to be.
Right, Logan like Paul, he's good enough to get him over.
Let me tell you something. If not for Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio might be dead right now.
Oh yeah, when he caught him on that tombstone,
boy,
definitely would have spiked this for sure.
So
EO keep testing fate for like two out of the last 3 to 4 weeks. She took it hell.
Yeah, her. Oof. Yeah, she getting a little.
Oh, there you go, Bearded. Look. There you go. There you go.
No, man. I want to see. Well, yeah, because I want Bouncy because I want him to get that IC belt. And he could take it from Ethan Page. If they give it to Ethan Page, but because I don't think Owen should be nowhere near Ethan Page. Dom and JD with
okay,
maybe.
I mean, all right, I'm tracking, but then who do you put them in a feud with?
Well, you know, everything ain't necessarily got to be a feud, and you know, it's just that the tag division within itself isn't.
Not a feud. But who do you put them?
Yeah,
we need some. Again?
That's what I'm saying. We ain't got no tag teams. Like I just don't.
We get Finn with with some random person. So I don't know. I'm with Mike on this one though. The tag division really is the shits right now.
I'm the tag division. Shit.
There was a point in time where wrestling was
Yeah, the tag division was better than the World Championship. Shit.
it was a point in time, yes, but now
Yeah.
tag team wrestling has just gone by the wayside.
Yeah, because it ain't no tag teams no more. You gotta think about
And
it.
WWE definitely. Now that I gotta get. I know we don't talk about AEW a lot on this show, but I gotta give them that. They tag division is on fire.
It
Like
is.
they definitely do something with that versus WWE.
Would you bring
I don't like AEW. What's all that intermixing?
the what?
The intermixing that they do with the belts and the ring of honors and all. I don't like all that shit.
That's because they own Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but I don't like all that shit. There's too many belts floating around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a fucking belt. Like what the
Round
hell?
2.
He said that was a joke. Oh yeah. Well, we know, but
I like playing on Bearded Feelings with the Judgment Day. That's it.
no, but at one point in time, no, but hold on, you guys. But at one point in time, they did have the tag belts. Him and Finn for a minute. JD, you remember?
Ben and JD, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a bad thing for Judgment Day to get the tag belts because we had gold at one point in time. So to bring gold back into the family, and we still got the AAA crown, the tag belts, and then we got to live with the women's championship. I wouldn't be mad at that. And then we can get. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? We still a collective, and everybody got gold. We just got to work on Big Mama and Roxanne. I can
I'm
see that.
honestly thinking by SummerSlam we're gonna have Roxanne versus Liv.
Oh my goodness, man! Here you go. But you know what? I see that coming because Finn,
Finn's gonna get invented.
yeah, the way they seem like they putting Finn, yeah, because man, I know Finn brought you here, woo up the
Finn's
bear.
gonna get in her head.
Then he popped up on her, you know what I'm saying? She like, man, get up out of here type shit. Yeah, I see where they go. I see the direction.
Not to mention, even though, yes, she was in her home city, fans were going crazy for her. And yes, like I said, most of that's probably because that's where she's from. We'll see how it goes moving forward if the crowd still
And
continues
I actually like
with the We Want Roxy chants.
even if she was to get a singles belt somewhere along the line. I actually like Roxanne Perez. I will put her in a feud with Becky. I would like to see that. If her and Big Mama can't get the tag champs, I would love to put her in a feud with Becky.
I kind of feel like we might be going. I kind of feel like we might be going with Sol Ruka against Becky here pretty soon.
Yeah, because I know they're trying to put. Well, no, I think what they should be doing is pushing Sol Ruka towards a women's championship. I like that for her.
I mean, she did have a match against Liv, but
quickly.
Yeah, I like that for her, man. I like.
Honestly, seems like all these people that are being brought up, they're pushing them quick.
Yeah, they pushing quick. Yeah. I like her though. I like Sol Ruka. That move is badass. Even though it ain't shit but a front flip into a cutter. That's a badass move. When I first seen that shit, I had to rewind
into a cutter.
Yeah, I had to watch that shit like 50 times. Like
that's not an easy move to pull.
Yeah. We talked about that already. How we feel about the New Day release. Man, we really don't give a fuck about the New Day.
It's the end of it's definitely the end of an era.
Yeah. Definitely an end of an era. You know what I'm saying? How they did Big E, and then they tried to stick and tough it out, and brought
the only thing about the New Day is they wanted the New Day to restructure their contracts, and the New Day didn't want to, so they showed them the door.
And don't just make it seem like they just They just released them. They asked them to restructure their contract.
and they refuse to. But as far
You
as
think Kofi
as
as a
you
single
said
wrestler?
what?
You think Kofi comes back as a single wrestler without the New Day? No.
I'm not under the same deal, obviously.
Of course not.
I can
But
see
I could,
Kofi. I can see Kofi showing up in TNA.
Yeah, Rock said, okay, let me ask y'all this. Where do you do the turn at?
Does Liv have a match at Backlash?
No.
no, that's too soon. But that'll be too.
That'd be
Make a
way
turn.
too soon.
Make a turn at SummerSlam.
Maybe Italy? Saturday night's main event? I mean, there's
Italy. That's before SummerSlam. That's the event
a
before SummerSlam.
couple of stops before SummerSlam. There's a Saturday night's main event. There's the Italy. Crown Jewel is in October, so no, that's after SummerSlam. Is it Clash? Is the Clash before SummerSlam?
I believe so.
I know there's a Saturday night's main event before SummerSlam.
I believe it is. Crown Jewel. Well, no, Night of Champions, I'm sorry, is in Saudi, and that's gonna be on June 27th.
Night of Champions means Liv may have a match that night, June, July, August, 2 months before, and then build it up. I think that's still too soon.
No,
Are you gonna
no,
run out of places to do the turn? We gotta do this turn to set up the match.
yeah, I'd say do it at SummerSlam.
Well, there's a Saturday night's main event in July.
Oh, that might be your answer. That might be your answer right there.
And you say that'll take them into SummerSlam into a match?
Let's see. The next one is
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
The next one is July 18th, and that's in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Wes, I say SummerSlam too, but we could do it. We could do it the Saturday night before.
Madison Square Garden, July 18th.
No problem, Nathan. No problem, my boy. We ain't got a problem going reiterating the fight.
That actually sounds pretty intriguing, actually. You've had several turns happen at Saturday night's main event. So maybe that's where you pull this one off.
Well, that might be it, especially if it's in Madison Square Garden, like you're saying.
In Madison Square Garden.
MSG, baby.
I absolutely
MSG.
I absolutely believe she's going to turn.
Ain't that what you supposed to? Ain't that what we tell the Chinese folk we don't want?
What you supposed to tell them we don't want?
That MSG.
Boy, you funny as hell for that.
John don't know what I'm talking about.
I guess I don't. That must be an inside joke with y'all.
No, it's some food. It's got something to do with food, but it's never mind.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man, and we don't want you to get demonetized.
Yeah,
but with that being said, let's get into our backlash predictions. We gotta do backlash predictions.
So you know what I mean?
We could do a backlash predictions next week.
Hey, hold on, what happened? What we ain't do SmackDown? Did we do SmackDown?
What you? Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. Forgot about SmackDown. What?
That was just Raw. Hold on, my boy.
My bad, gangster. So what were your thoughts on SmackDown?
The SmackDown show, I give it a thumbs in the middle. I give it a thumbs in the middle, man. I give it a thumbs in the middle, man. So let me be truthful. So I caught the highlights. Was SmackDown. I didn't actually watch the whole show all the way through. I caught the highlights, but from the highlights, I would give it a thumb in the middle.
So what about you, John?
John, he said it's horrible. He laughing too hard.
He's saying it's horrible.
Yeah, J
I'm
Dub.
not gonna say horrible. I'll say maybe one thumb. Yeah, I think I'll put thumbs in the middle on that one. We actually had a segment on SmackDown where Sami Zayn beat up a gingerbread man.
That shit was hilarious, kind of, sort of.
And not only
Then he went back to the locker room.
only did Sami Zayn beat the hell out of the gingerbread man,
He told
Trick
him
Williams came out there and threw up the
the
X.
X, like it was serious, like this is not scripted. And then they took the damn thing back to the locker room, bro, and had a fucking announcement like it RIP to the goddamn.
And then next week, we're doing the funeral for the gingerbread man.
Yeah, this shit was crazy. This shit was hilarious, man. I was like, what the fuck is this, man?
We are doing a funeral for the gingerbread man.
I hate he missed the trick shot though. I think they should let him pull it off.
Hey man,
Sammy got
that's the state of SmackDown, man. I mean, so all right, before we get there, my bad, y'all. We gotta do this properly. So SmackDown, so Raw, do you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle? I say thumbs in the middle.
I'll give one Raw one. That's Raw.
He said SmackDown, John.
I said Raw. I said Raw. We gotta do it proper. We didn't give Raw a rating.
Raw. Thumbs in the middle for me.
I give it one thumb up, one thumb, and one in the middle. But Trick Williams is definitely over. I could tell you that 100%. And I'm glad to see that. But other than that, I mean, you had the women's tag team champions match. It was a decent match, I guess.
Hold on now. I mean, it was decent. Hold on, right quick. Let me
I'll say
get y'all
decent.
right.
And Jet, yeah, thumbs in the middle from
That's
the damn.
that's lowballing a little bit, but I mean,
then I watched individual segments.
To be truthful,
and we're on the SmackDown from last night, right? Or the week? Last week?
Last night. Because
Okay.
we did last week's SmackDown because we did a show Saturday last week. This is why I kind of like the Saturday format. But Lash needs to get away from Nia. Lash needs to get away from Nia. She needs to go out on her own, man.
So you had Charlotte versus JC Jane, with JC Jane getting the win.
Which is
pretty big for JC Jane.
I want to say that's a huge endorsement. Yes, that's Charlotte acknowledging that JC might actually,
they're doing the same thing the men's doing.
Right, because you can't beat your debut in talent. If you beat them, you kill them on day one.
That's right.
So then you had The Miz and Kit Wilson setting up a trap for Danhausen. And we all know how that ended up playing out.
That shit was hilarious.
That was some Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote shit. But it was funny. It was funny because you knew damn well as soon as Danhausen opened that case, nothing was going to happen. And then when they went back to look and see what the hell happened, that it was going to explode on them. That was hilarious. Now that was fucking funny. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because then he's like, "Oh, 400 human monies." No, he took 40,000 human monies. But yeah, I mean, that was funny. That was pretty damn funny. To see Danhausen take a bump was pretty good too.
Okay. Then you had Damian
Yeah.
Priest and R-Truth versus Faxion for the tag team championships.
Um,
That was actually a pretty good match.
yeah, 'cause, they pushed them to the limit, kind of, sort of.
But I mean, Praxium can go pretty good. Um, I mean, Damien and Truth are more comedy than more comedy than good wrestling.
Well, you crazy hell. When they pissed Damian Priest out, Damian Priest killed everybody. He say, "Fuck this, come here."
But I mean, yeah,
So you ended up getting Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Saints.
Man, they stop playing, man.
and the interesting part is that was not the main event of the show, which it probably should have been, considering the ending.
With Gunther coming out the choke Cody Rhodes. So what do you think about Gunther and Cody Rhodes?
Well, that means Gunther's probably SmackDown bound. And I don't know if will we get a match with them at Backlash? Probably not. We probably won't get a match with them until either the next show or maybe Saturday night's main event, and then we'll maybe another match at SummerSlam. I don't know. I don't really know where they're going with it, but we thought Gunther was maybe gonna transition to Brock if he wasn't retired, but he showed up on SmackDown and choked Cody out. Kind of interesting. That just tells you that Randy might actually be injured.
Or you just need to take time off.
Or he
He's
just
not an act. He's not an act that you're gonna have on TV week after week after week after week after week. So
You're talking about Randy or talking about Gunther?
to my Randy, like, and that's one of and that would have been one of the downsides of him becoming the WWE champion.
He
He
would
would
have
have
to be
been
on
off of
TV every
television.
week.
Yeah, he had to be on TV every week. Now, personally, I have nothing to back this up with. It's just my personal opinion. I don't think he was injured. That's just the storyline they was trying to work to tell some type of story within the match, right? And Cody was always gonna go over Randy.
Which was well, yeah, no. Looking at it now, with Randy being off TV the last couple of weeks, it was probably the right decision.
Right. And again, it separates Gunther and Oba. Now I'm gonna hold off on saying Gunther is on SmackDown for at least a month or two. Because there are reports that Roman's programs was supposed to be Jacob and Gunther.
Right. Actually,
So
I actually heard that Gunther was going to confront Roman the day after Mania, but that didn't happen either.
what the fuck? Sometime between now and this summer it should go down with Roman and Gunther, I guess. Now, it just give Cody something to do because there's really no viable heel challengers on SmackDown right now, especially with Drew being gone.
Drew's gone.
And you got to build Ricky Saints up to that point.
That should have honestly been the main event. You should have went off the air with Gunther choking Cody out.
So, chat, what do y'all think? Gunther choking out Cody Rhodes. My boy Beard is still with us.
Yeah, I ain't want to.
Okay. I just ain't heard you in a high little shit.
Let y'all do y'all thing, man. You know, well, I speak on the Gunther joking out Cody Rhodes. I thought it was fucking beautiful. I thought it was a work of art. I hope he come over there and put a mud hole in Cody ass. And shit.
Boy, you are a fucking turncoat, boy. One week you'll be here talking about how boring Gunther is.
I
Now
don't like
you say,
him.
oh, it's a work of art.
No, hold on. No. Because
Talking shit.
I never liked Cody. I've been saying for the longest, get the fuck rid of Cody. I have.
You're not gonna get rid of Cody, but take the damn belt off of him.
Get the belt off him. But the only way, but it seems like the only way we can do that because the storyline where Gunther really wants the belt, he can't get it because of what they got going on. Because then you got because he goes somebody gonna be because you got Braun, you got Seth, you got Roman, now you got Fatu. Like somebody somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But in SmackDown, you don't have that many. You know what I'm saying? Contenders or contention. Now, CM Punk over there, maybe you get a little rivalry going with CM Punk too. But I never disliked Gunther. I just said, what do we do with Gunther? I always said, what
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I stand corrected.
Now, Cody Rhodes,
with no viable heels, I guess that's what you had to do because obviously you're not going to turn Cody heel.
Right. And if you want us to remain heels, make sure you keep tuning in to Two Heels featuring
the Beard
shooting the shit
with you.
Like we like to do at least once a week. I mean, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, we really feeling this Saturday format. So we might try to keep this going. Next week, we're gonna go earlier so we can cut the show before Backlash come on, because we don't want to be live while Backlash is on. We want to split people's attention.
Well, hell,
type of thing.
Guess
well,
what?
hell, when we go on next week, I might have Wes here with me on the show because he's coming over for Backlash.
Hey, but y'all ever thought about commentating the matches? We can do the show. We should do that.
Hey, that's a hell of an idea.
We should do that.
Bearded.
Of course.
That's a hell of an idea. All right then. Okay.
Talk about mamas.
Okay then. I like it. Matter of fact, let's see what the chat think about it. What do y'all?
Because then we can talk our shit in real time. And
think about feed. Yeah, let's see what they talking about.
Yeah. I got the thumbs up from my wife, so I mean, she likes the idea.
All right. And we also got our boy Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man in here. TMB with Monkey Man over there on the YouTube. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe, and tell them that two, most of the time 3s, sometimes 4 favorite heels sent you that way.
You know, I like that idea.
Beardy, go ahead, take it away.
Hey, man, every day of the strong, man. You know, every Monday through Sunday, man, your boy got something going on 9 p.m. Central Time to 11, sometimes later. Make sure y'all check us out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment. And share us out.
And shout out to our boy Tiger Mike 84 over there on the Twitch, everything MLB the show. I ain't bullshit. Make sure y'all go check them out. No bullshit. And tell them that your 2, most of the time 3, sometimes 4 favorite heels is sent you that way. Yeah.
Everybody that's on my network right now, excuse me, man. Make sure you
damn good idea, Bearded.
What? Go, say what you were saying again, B. Everybody on your way.
And everybody that's tapped into my network, man, make sure y'all tap into Two Heels STS. Looking like it's gonna be every Saturday now. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Let us know where you're from.
Yes, sir.
As long as we don't have any audio or video from the show itself, we should be.
Yeah, because we'll get hit with copyright.
We should be good. We should be good to do that.
Yeah, we can do that. A lot of people do it.
Okay, so what about the Clash? Let's do the Clash.
The Clash is the thing about the Clash though. The Clash is going to start earlier because they're overseas.
Backlash too quick.
I say Wes is going to be here with me next Saturday to watch that. So help. If we do a show before, then shit, he'll be out here with me.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's. We're gonna do it. Let me say that we're going to do it. It's just figuring out which one. Now it got to be an American pay per view, obviously, so we all could be on the same time accord. Cause earlier on Saturdays, yeah, I'll be in practice and shit. So I probably won't be free until after 2.
I wouldn't recommend us do it on a major show though. I don't like SummerSlam, WrestleMania. I wouldn't recommend that. But like Backlash or Survivor Series, maybe
We'll work out the kinks. We'll work out the kinks behind the scenes, y'all. We'll post it
yeah.
whenever we gonna do it. But please
I'm down.
be on the look for it. It's
Dude,
happening.
I'm down to do Backlash that way. I'm down to do Backlash next week. Shit, why not?
Just keep your eyes on the chat, y'all, and we'll post it whenever it's gonna go down. Let me see how my Saturday gonna look next week. Cause I don't want to be talking about both sides of my neck. And then I have to
You could say no. We don't commit. We're not going to commit to anything. But I'm saying, if you're asking me, I'm down to do Backlash next week.
all right, well, keep Backlash on your minds, then y'all. Keep Backlash on your minds. Let's see what we got here. Angel Garza versus Royce Keys. Royce Keys won by pinfall.
Man, he killed that man.
I think what happened. Well, did that happen after the match when the attack by Tala happened, or did it happen before the match?
The attack on Tala by who? To who?
He attacked both Royce and Jacob backstage. That's why I said Royce got pulled into this whole
Royce was telling
bloodline or whatever.
Yeah.
Did that happen after the match?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because
that was after the match.
It was after the match.
Like,
man, we 15 years and woo us ride and yada yada yada, man. It's your time, man. Don't let nobody, man, take nothing off your plate. You feel you
and then here comes Tala. Yeah.
Yep. After this, we get Tiffany Stratton is getting interviewed backstage. She says the United States Championship should be defended more often. And who doesn't like a good open challenge? Oh my God.
Man, what the fuck is they doing?
Chelsea Green pops out of a wheelchair and says she's clear to want to take Stratton out for drinks. Then Julia and Kiana James roll up. James says Stratton won't be champ for long, but she wouldn't be doing her job if she didn't get Julia her rematch. Tiffany says she liked the sound of a title match next week, but not for Julia, but for Kiana.
That's furthering the dissension between Julia and Kiana. That's been like that. Those seeds have been playing for a couple of weeks now.
No, but I like that though. I want to see that. I like that. I think I like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I think I like that for Kiana.
Well, yeah, but Julia is the biggest project.
I understand that.
Julia accidentally on purpose will cost Kiana that match.
Yeah. But what's with this open challenge shit, man? We just got that rid of that shit.
It's getting dumb. My shit's getting dumb.
Now you kind of see where I'm going with the whole. Why I went with the open challenge. It's like we got so many of these, to where what do they mean anymore if we're just gonna give everybody open challenges?
Well, see that, but the open challenge ain't nobody finna open challenge over, man.
So if that's the way you feel, then why even do it?
to try to get him over. Just like I didn't think, because you got to think about this. Wasn't nobody finna open challenge Brock. You had to do that to put over. You ain't got nobody else coming up under over to try to put over like
That's
that. Or
basically their way of that's that lazy booking right there. That's what that is. That is that lazy booking that says we got nothing for Oba right now.
they don't though. They don't.
That's not good.
That's not good. Because
That's not a good thing.
Oba just beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and you
Yeah,
got
but
Now-
nothing for it.
Now remember what I said during the whole Pat McAfee thing. You book for the moments, but the follow-up be shit. The moment be great, cool, amazing, flawless, if you will. But the follow-up is trash.
Okay, so
And
now
again,
check this out. Now, so check this out. Then why don't
talking
we
shit.
why don't we keep Gunther over there and let them clash then and give them some type of beef and battle?
Cause then you'll be running through. All right, look, you'll be running through one of your mega money matches immediately,
But you
and
ain't
that's
got
called that's.
But what other talent do you have that's going to be okay? Because so what do you do? Put Braun in there? Because I'm saying you got
See, this is when turning LA Knight heel would have been a good thing, because now you would have gave over somebody to feud with. LA Knight would have been a good feud.
Oh, still fucking LA. Now he should have got cut with the rest of them.
Ah, you crazy hell.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy. Shit. That's why the WWE doing them like how they doing them.
Mm.
Y'all know his name, Jerk Off Man.
But
Oh, man. You did call Cuz jerk off, man. That is
I'm
pretty
telling you, the Oba challenge, if Brock is in fact not actually retired, is probably what it's going to end up being. Closer to SummerSlam.
Yeah, but
Just
there's
like
only one more match for Oba. Like, well, are we talking about for the long haul? We got to develop. Look, so we need at least 3 more 6'4", nice looking. You feel me? Pause. You statue type motherfuckers to come in to, you know what I'm saying, that's athletic, that can move, that can be, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see Oba beat up on the likes of Miz or Kit Wilsons and the Jay Usos and
great
I
thing.
don't want to see that.
I don't either. But like right off the bat, the only person that comes to mind besides Brock is maybe Royce.
I was thinking Royce.
But I mean, honestly, if Royce is being dragged into this thing with Roman and Jacob, that would put him on Raw, or maybe they're doing a crossover of both shows, is what they're doing. Because Solo is about to be involved in this shit. Tala is about to be involved in this shit if he doesn't get cut, and they're doing a crossover. Like we're gonna have whatever. Wes was telling me the other day he doesn't think that it's gonna be called the Bloodline, but it's gonna
They
be
call it the
another
First
faction.
Family. They call it the First Family now. But it's the same shit, just with a different fucking name.
And a different family.
And it's gonna be a crossover. It's gonna happen on SmackDown. It's gonna happen on Raw. It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be shoved down our throats, just like Roman was in his first 5-6 years. So,
Well, this is the conundrum you find yourself in with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso and everybody else. There's only one version of these people that's been uber successful. So why would you go away from that if it's been a proven success?
I'm not saying go away from it. I'm just saying keep it on one show.
Oh yeah, in that case, hell yeah. Please keep this shit on one show.
But it seems like Solo's involved in this shit now. Tala's involved in this shit now. Royce is involved. All these guys are on SmackDown mostly, but it appears that we're gonna have everything going back and forth.
Yeah, because Jacob originally on SmackDown, right?
Jacob was originally on SmackDown, then he showed up on Raw to challenge Roman, and then he showed back up on SmackDown last night. So it definitely looks like it's a crossover thing.
Brand split be damn.
Yeah. I got nothing. I got
How
nothing.
long? I got some more.
I'm sure you do.
So we got Brie Bella and Paige versus the Irresistible Forces for the WWE Tag Champions. Brie and Paige win by pinfall with a victory roll from Brie Bella onto Nia Jax. So, what are your thoughts on the women's tag team titles?
A victory roll. And first things first, they botched Bree's music or Bree's entrance big time. I don't know, I don't know what the hell was going on, but her music played. She came out, she did her whole thing, then the music stopped, and there was like about 20 seconds of awkward silence, and then they played it again. A victory roll. Wow.
I mean, that's the only logical way Brie Bella could pin a Nia Jax.
True. That's why I was saying earlier, I think Lash needs to get away from Nia. Because Nia is definitely not helping her.
So what would you do? What would you do with Lash as a solo act?
Maybe the United States Championship, or not the United States. It's the United States Championship, isn't it? Yeah,
That goes on SmackDown.
Or maybe push her to the big one. Her and Tiffany might make a pretty good match. I mean, they had their didn't they kind of cross paths when Tiffany was kind of still feuding with Nia a little bit. So, I mean, I don't know. At this point, Nia's not helping Lash at all. So maybe it's about that time to split them up. Oh, maybe Nia needs to be one of the next cuts.
It was a shitty match.
It was a very shitty match.
I believe Lash she helps Jax more than Nia Jax helps her. I think it's a good look for both of them to be the irresistible powers. If they could, get the titles back. I like the little championship run for them. You know what I'm saying? As a women's powerhouse, because you usually don't see women powerhouses as a tag team. And that's something kind of different in the women's division as far as the tag team goes, and I like that. But if Nia just has to go, because I really don't think she's a good worker, and I think a lot of the ladies that weight, like I think now if they could slim her down just like 30 to 40 more pounds, I think maybe we can get a little bit more out of her. But if she has to go, I think what's her name? Oh my god, I just forgot her name that damn fast. But the Lash, she push her up to the world championship. Fuck the United States. Put her in a feud with Jade. You know what I'm saying? Get in between, you know what I'm saying, Rhea Ripley. You know, she's a powerhouse herself. So, I hate seeing them especially getting beat up out of little way. I think that'll be a decent little feud, to put her in between them.
Now, Lash does have an amazing upside, that's for sure. But it's the whole conversation of if you book them fast to the title and they win it, we can only book the downside of the mountain after that.
No, but I'm not saying give her the title. I'm saying put her in contention and
you just saying put her in the title picture.
Yeah, put her in the picture so she can build and develop a storyline and a hatred and some type of, background. When that time comes, so we can see her, as a single wrestler. And I wouldn't necessarily start her off because we see how she doing the tag team. Start her off beating up on the people we know because she has had single matches. That's why I say put her in the middle with them. You know what I'm saying? And make it a 3-headed monster type deal for that belt type situation. And maybe, at 4, if we get another one, and then you know what I'm saying? Where Grace at? Where's she at? She on SmackDown?
She's injured.
Okay, well she injured. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany. Get Tiffany. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't just give it to her right away, but just put her in the running. You know what I'm saying? Keep her around type shit,
Now, what I will say about Nia is she's definitely improved, because there was a point in time when you said Nia Jackson's name, all we ever talked about is how she was hurting people or she was very reckless. She's gotten better, but I don't think it's helping as much as like you said. Maybe she helps Nia more than Nia helps her. But once you separate those two, what do you do with Nia? What do you do with Nia? I don't see anything that you could do with her.
You know what? I like that too, because if they do break up, you feel me, and you slim Nia down, like I say, you feel me, and to the point where you can see it, and you work out just a little bit, man. I'm telling you, man, then that she could be the 4th monster in this, in this Jade, Lash, Rhea, not a slimmer Nia. You know what I'm saying? That I could, I
What,
just
have
think
Nia go away, lose weight, and then come back?
or something like that, man. I mean, I just it's the nepotism part that we know
You
she's not.
really, you do realize this was like Nia's 3rd time being brought back after
Yeah, I know. She
being
just slipped.
fired. So
It's a second time, but I get the point.
Hey, what happened to the other chick, Amina? What was her name? Snooker daughter. What happened to her?
Tamina,
Yeah, what happened to her?
she got released
Ben
years
gone.
ago. She got cut years ago.
Yeah, well, they need to bring her back, man.
Well,
They got Nia. The fuck? I'd have liked her better than Nia.
Tamina's release kind of coincided with her dad being posthumously, or whatever it is, convicted for what's her name's murder years ago. So that kind of. So I think I honestly think you could kind of push Lash towards Tiffany. Maybe not necessarily give her that title right away, but maybe put them in a feud, a 2 or 3 match feud, and then have Lash eventually take it from her. But then I don't know what you do with her after that. Maybe to start out, maybe you have Lash and Nia turn on each other and have a feud. But then again, that goes back to what I said about Nia, being reckless and whatnot. I mean, she hasn't fully improved on that. She's improved some, but she hasn't. I mean, she's still pretty reckless sometimes. I mean, yeah, the thing with Jade didn't get her hands up in time, but she still fucked her up.
Now, the main event, you had the MFT Solo and Tala versus the Usos, with the MFTs winning by DQ, presumably.
Because Jacob.
Yep, Jacob post match beats down all the MFTs, give him the chair to the chair of the neck, and the hip splash. The hip attack, sorry.
And then the stare down with the Usos as he walked out, and then he cut a promo that sounded very similar to Booker T's WCW promo. Except he didn't slip and say something he shouldn't have.
Yep, he said told the Usos to tell Roman Reigns he gonna dog walk his ass at Backlash because he's all gas with it, no breaks with it. Yeah, I mean.
Like I said, I like the way how strong they're pushing Jacob to be. It just sucks that he's not going to be Roman right now.
Yeah, and that's not the move right now.
That's not the move, but it will be. It will be.
Yes, in due time. Like,
Maybe not. Maybe he won't take it from Roman, but he will be a world champion. I don't know who the hell to take it from, but he will be a world champion.
so with that being said, how are we grading SmackDown? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
I'll go thumbs in the middle because it did have some good moments, but it had some shitty moments as well.
You
I'm
know, I
telling
already
you,
gave you this.
Gunther choking out Cody Rhodes definitely should have been the main event. That you should have went off the air with Cody knocked out in the ring. I mean, I get Jacob's promo, I get it, and the match, but come on, man, you have the Usos against Tala and Solo as your main event. Come the fuck on.
Well, I mean,
I know it furthers the storyline. It furthers the angle with Jacob and Roman. Man, come on, think about it. Like Gunther shows up, chokes out Cody. Gunther, you go off the air with Gunther holding up the world title. Come on, man, that's a way better ending than what we got. Just my opinion, though. Where are we going next?
I agree with that.
I just feel that Cody and oh, that's where we're going. It's going with just me and the beard then.
That'll work.
Oh, there he is. Whoa.
there we go.
Oh, he flashing us?
Nah, not
Upside
even.
down. Upside down to boot.
Oh no, man, not even. But what were we at? Yeah, I mean, you had your WWE champion in the semi-main event, so I mean, I've always believed that the champion should end the show
I'm
of
telling
any
you.
kind.
I'm telling you, Gunther raising that title, and then you see the credit, and you see the production credits. That would have been way better. You could have still did that match with Solo and Tala against the Usos at the second hour, which I'll be glad when SmackDown goes back to 2 hours.
I mean, for the record, bro, 2 hours don't fix the quality of the show. It just
No,
make it
but
less longer to sit through.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
you'd rather 2 hours of shit versus 3 hours of shit.
Who knows? Maybe they can put on a better show with 2 hours. Who the fuck knows? I don't got no faith in them. But hey, stranger things have happened.
Oh, yes, indeed, it has.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm trying to think, is there anything we did not touch on so far? Hold on right quick.
I'll be back.
Yeah, yeah, I can't lie. That is a beautiful moment.
What?
Kofi Mania, man. Him winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and you see that video of MVP and Shaq watching it at a bar, and they break down crying
Yeah,
because of the historic value of the moment.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then you killed it by letting Brock beat him in 8 seconds.
you didn't kill the moment.
No, you didn't
The
kill that
moment
moment.
still stands.
You didn't kill that moment, but you definitely killed Kofi.
Can't
You killed
argue with a 6-month reign. I can't argue with that. Like, yeah, shit, yeah, could it have ended better? Sure. But the fact that he got 6 months out of it,
Yeah, but come
that's a
on,
miracle in his own right.
come on, man. 8 seconds.
I
8
mean,
seconds.
see, but that's one of the ones where I'm like, look, yeah, sure, I can argue about that all day, but at least Kofi was even in a position when most don't even get that.
I get
Like
that.
again, like, but that's the point though. Like when you go through the annals of history, knowing that people like Roddy Piper, Scott Hall, Ted DiBiase, these people has never been a champion for even 5 seconds
That's true.
when they rightfully should have. And I make the argument they deserve it more than Kofi Kingston. But hey,
Piper definitely should have been a champion. He just happened to
so you
beat.
know, can I be mad about the way it finished? Yes, but at least it was able to even get started.
That's true. No. I'm not taking away from that moment. I'm just saying, man, that's pretty.
It's just one of those where I'm like, hey man, I'll accept it. I'll accept it under these parameters. Nah, anything short of that, like if they would have did to him what they did to Brett at WrestleMania 9, oh hell yeah. Now I'd have been pissed off for sure. Have Kofi win it just for Brock to come out and beat him in 8 seconds on some Hogan shit. Yeah. Now that would have ran me hot for sure.
I agree. You got 6 months out of it, and but
Every title ending ain't gonna be perfect.
no, but that one.
You could be Booker T, bro.
Let
You
me put
could
it
be
this
Booker
way.
T.
Let me put it this way. Everybody knew going into the match that Kofi was not beating Brock, and Brock was walking out world champion. But we didn't know it was going to end like that.
Maybe we just got our hopes up too much. Cause what 15-minute match can you see with Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar and what universe?
I wouldn't say a 15-minute match.
All right, what 5-minute match can you see with Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston and what universe?
Hell, I could at least see Kofi getting some of his fucking moves in. But
I mean, hey, it was his time. Where Beard at, man? Fuck, my boy, quiet as fuck.
I ain't went nowhere. Yeah, I'm always in the building. I ain't went nowhere.
Okay. So all right, so I guess it's my time, ain't it? Fuck. Sponsored by no one. Unsullied by sponsorship since 1989. Thank you, Dr. O'Neill. Yeah. So we are here for the question of the week. So let's see what we can come up with here. Okay. Either my boy should have took a Trouble in Paradise or SOS or something. Ah.
I mean, I could have seen Kofi going for his finisher and then like Brock catching him and hitting him with the F5, but you know. I mean, the Trouble in Paradise. Yeah, that was the Trouble in Paradise was his finisher, right? The spinning kick or whatever. Yeah, I could have seen him going for that, and when he went for the spin, Brock catches it. I mean, anything better than 8 seconds, I guess. But
8
All
seconds.
right. Okay, here we go. We are in the mid 1990s. We'll say it's 1997.
okay,
So we in the height of the Monday Night Wars. Well, we about to start at least getting deep into the Monday Night Wars, I guess. No, we're in the middle of the Monday Night Wars. I'm sorry.
yeah,
And let's just say one wrestler is about to walk out the door. Which one will have the bigger impact leaving? Would it be Undertaker leaving the WWF? Or would it be Sting leaving WCW?
Sting leaving WCW would have had a bigger impact than Taker leaving WW or Sting leaving WCW. Sorry, would have had
Take your
because
time. Go ahead. Get your shit
you would
out.
have never you would have never got the Crow gimmick. You would have never got the build up for him and Hogan. So I feel that Sting leaving WCW would have definitely had a bigger impact than Taker leaving WWF.
Then where does Kane go?
Well,
Where does Shawn Michaels go in 1997? In the summer of 97 at that. How does Mick Foley get thrown off a cage? Where does Mick Foley go?
well, now that you think about shit, now that you really start to think about the moments
Leon
that
came from WCW any damn way.
most of them did. I still feel that Sting leaving WCW might have had a bigger impact than Taker leaving WWF. But now that you kind of throw that in there, it's like Mick Foley never gets thrown off the cage. Mick Foley, I mean, the Hell in a Cell never happens. Kane probably never happens. Or you
He
don't.
never happens because Kane is a direct product of the Undertaker character.
Yeah, but I think we can do without
Byproduct, I
Kane.
mean.
I think we can do without Kane, though.
What? Kane has the biggest and best debut, probably outside of the Y6 at this point. Kane has the best debut in company history.
Oh yeah,
No Kane, though.
and the build up to
That's
that was fucking
that
amazing.
that's gotta be Kane is an all-time soundbite.
Mm-hmm. And then ripping the door off the hinges, ripping the cage door off, and yeah, no, that's definitely one of if not the best debuts ever.
But Sting is an icon.
Understood.
Sting is an icon. But
And by this time, his matches with Ric Flair would have already happened.
yes, they would have, because Sting. Well, his first match with Ric Flair was in what 1980,
90 or 89, either 89 or 90.
But he had the first one at Clash of Champions, the one that went to a time limit draw, 60-minute time limit draw. Then he finally beat Ric Flair in 1990 at the Great American Bash and became champion. So yeah, Sting was already kind of established, but that summer you were transitioning Sting from what he was to the Crow gimmick, and it
was in '88.
The match at Starrcade.
It was in '88. All right.
88.
Yeah, it was '88. I knew it was sometime around there. Yeah, it took Sting a couple years before he finally beat Flair, but like Sting was being transitioned to the match with Hogan at Starrcade, which we know what happened there, but
Yeah, but we talking about during the height of the Monday Night Raws and who meant more to the company at that time. That's why I would pick Sting as well. Because without
but
Sting,
then
you have no.
you look at the other hand.
Taker had a direct responsibility of one of the major characters in WWE history debuting. And he gave another character his most famous moment.
That's true.
Yeah, but again, WWF,
Two
WWE,
characters
they said
had
it
their most
wrong.
famous moment.
But they were a better product than WCW. So they would have, you know what I'm saying? Losing Sting probably could have potentially that would have really hurt.
Well, let me put it like this. You kind of got a taste of that. Because Sting didn't wrestle, didn't talk, didn't do much of anything from Fall Brawl 96, which would have been what, November of 96?
No, that
All the way
was
up. Well, September of 96. It's somewhere in there. It's September or November of 96, one of the two. So from September of 1996 all the way to April, all the way to April, all the way into December of 1997.
Yes,
He didn't wrestle not one single match.
September 15th, 1996 was Fall Brawl, the War Games match where Sting walked out, and then he came out the next night on Nitro because the NWO was trying to recruit him. And then after that, we didn't see him for at least a couple of months. And then all of a
until
sudden,
he came back as the Crow.
Right, he came back. He had the Crow gimmick. He was coming down. He didn't talk. He didn't wrestle. He didn't do anything. He came in and beat down people with a bat.
He pointed the bat. He did that.
Okay.
It's not much.
But Taker was actually wrestling at that point. Plus
here's another thing you got. Without Taker, you have no backup picture. You have no backup plan for the World Championship once Shawn Michaels pulled that dig move on Bret. Taker getting that belt and defending against Lex Luger against Sid Vicious is a direct result of Shawn Michaels pulling that dick move on Bret and losing his smile. Because the original main event supposed to have been Bret and Shawn.
Yeah, but that's a match I always wanted to see because, ever since they were the Skyscrapers, they never really had too many one-on-one matches.
You see why, don't you?
That's kind of funny you mentioned that. I was telling Wes the other day, if I ever decide to quit, that's what I'm going to tell my boss. I lost my smile.
I'm dead.
That's it.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna say the exact same thing Sean said. Over the last 6 years, I've lost a lot of things, and one of the things I've lost is my smile. Anyway, now that
I would love to be your boss if you came in there and told me that shit.
Now that I really think about it, and what doesn't happen as a result, I'd say Taker.
I'm still saying Sting because again, WWE was a better product. They would have made it.
Buddy, what's the word? I've been waiting on you.
Hey, Miss Money.
You was here last week, man. You was live and popping in the chat, man.
Bearded, no, WCW was the better product at the time. This was in the time frame of that 83 weeks that WCW was beating WWE in the ratings.
I mean, but still WWE was the better product, man. That was the main.
I mean, the attitude. I mean, you could make the argument. I feel that if you take away the Undertaker and send him to WCW, there's a lot of things. There's way more things.
That's why he ain't there no more. We tried that a couple of times.
No. He's saying what he's asking is what would have been the bigger impact if Taker went to WCW or Sting left WCW
Yeah,
and went
but
to WWF.
he said doing the Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
he
saying
said
1997.
1997.
Yeah, so doing that,
1997.
yeah, but doing the Raw, yeah, but doing the Monday Night Raw era, like you got to think about it though. Sting meant more because if they didn't have Sting, even with him just coming down,
But you
that
you
kept.
have to look at the things that wouldn't happen if
I
either
understand,
one left.
but that's why I say WWF still would have found a way and made a way, and something else would have been creative, and other people would have came. I won't say
I
WCW.
don't know about that.
It wasn't like that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when NWO, half of them was WWF. Well, even though they came from WCW first, but they made a name in WWF for themselves.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. But here, check this out though. If Undertaker leaves, number one, we don't have the debut of Kane. And
Which you
also,
cannot devalue.
hold on. We also never get the Hell in a Cell concept. We never get that. So then you don't have a cage to throw Mick Foley off a year later. You don't have the match with Shawn
Off of saying Hell in the Cell.
that wouldn't exist. So then you don't have the match with Shawn and Taker that has been
Yeah, well, I could have
dubbed
lived
as
without
one
a
of the
couple of
most
those.
brutal. But no, I say Taker. I say Taker.
I could have lived without a couple of those things. I just did still think WWE was a better product, and they would have survived. And without Sting, WWE wasn't shit, and that's why you know what I'm saying. NWO came over there with the invasion to try to kick that shit off because WCW as an organization, company, or whatever the fuck is just was like,
NWO was already on and popping at this time.
mm.
Yeah,
and they-
1997, the NWO is already an entity.
yeah. And
NWO is already a year old. So
okay,
all
well,
right, Mike.
you know what? Well, with that, yeah, because NWO could have carried. Yeah, okay. Well, hold on, because NWO now that I'm talking through it, NWO could have held them down way better than Sting because that was really what we was tuning in for. We really wasn't tuning in for Sting at this point.
And then let's talk about it.
Okay, all right.
If we gonna go with Sting, what ended up happening in this program? The main event got botched horrifically.
Big time.
The whole fault is it? Who knows? I mean, the truth is one way this way, and I'm sure the truth lies in the middle. But
If you ask
nevertheless,
Hogan, well, you can't ask Hogan anything. But if you asked Hogan back then, it was Sting's fault. If you asked Eric Bischoff, it was Sting's fault. So, I mean, nobody really knows what actually happened. Eric Bischoff claims that Sting showed up inebriated. You know, there's so many claims about that, and the problem with that is that killed a year and a half of buildup.
Okay, hold on. We can't put that on Sting's name. Sting was never accused of being inebriated. He just
Ask-
wasn't in shape, in wrestling shape.
I'm pretty sure Eric Bischoff said
I've never heard that about Sting nowhere. That he was inebriated under any type of influence of anything.
I don't know.
Now I've heard that he
fairly
wasn't in
certain.
condition.
I've actually pretty sure. Maybe that's what I heard. I don't
All
know.
the motherfuckers did cocaine and alcohol, man. We not going. We not going.
Nah,
Do
I ain't
that.
put that on Sting name, man.
Okay.
I ain't put that on Sting.
Okay.
Anyway, I think Taker leaving had more of an impact because, well, yeah, I agree, Chad. I agree. But if you take away Taker and send him to WCW, then a lot of the moments that happened after that are wiped out and never happened. So I'm definitely going with Taker on this one.
Now, sure, we won't get that bullshit higher power storyline. They can keep that bullshit. Actually, they can keep the whole Ministry of Darkness. That shit was a miss. Horrifically.
Yeah. And the sad part
But
is that storyline started in Houston, and I was there.
oh man, I blame you, then.
The sacrifice of
They done
Midian,
for-
the sacrifice of Midian happened in Houston. That was Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, I blame you.
All right, come on, Mike. Let's hear it.
Oh well, shit. My answer is simple here. It is the Undertaker, Mark Calloway, by far, for on multiple fronts. Again, you don't get Cade, who became a 20-year player, consistent player at that. Even though they fucked him up creatively in 2003, but nevertheless, he became a consistent player. You don't get no Hell in the Cell. Vince don't have a backup plan for the World Championship in 1997. And shit, there is something else that I am forgetting. Come on now,
Mick,
no Brothers of Destruction.
no
That's
Brothers of
that's wicked.
Destruction. No Mick
That's
Foley
wicked.
being thrown off the cage.
Now Mick Foley still would have became a name. Now I'm willing to bet he still would have became a name, but he wouldn't have been as famous. Like that getting thrown off that stage, off that cage, made him famous. Matter of fact, you don't get one of JR's greatest calls ever.
That
By
killed him.
God, that man looked like that man might be broken in half.
Yep. Oh my
Yes,
God, that killed him.
that is one of the greatest calls ever.
Mhm.
But I mean, if it was a fifth weed, I'll be drunk for sure. So at, at this point, everybody that's in the chat, man, we're opening up the questions from y'all. What questions do y'all have? The floor is open.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, at first when you asked that question, I was like, I thought of it, and then I started to really think about it. I'm like, Taker for sure, Taker for sure.
Shit.
That one.
Young takers. See, John, see, don't, well, I'm bearded. I'm not John, I'm bearded. Yeah. You see, now
What?
me and John don't want to court. It is you.
I mean, yeah, I'm no. I already recanted. I said after I did the NWO calculations, I'm like, yeah, at that point, then nobody really want to see Sting, and NWO really was carrying it. So yeah, I would agree. Then, yeah, like for the chain of events, yeah, I guess.
Talk your talk, brother. Talk your talk.
You got about the NWO being over there because the NWO was a bigger thing than Sting was anyway.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact. I can't argue with that.
So I can agree. So we all on the same accord with this one.
Like they tried to give Sting and Hogan a feud, but they fell flat on their face with it.
Yeah, it was real nasty. Nasty like gym draws. Okay. Here we go. If the plural of a goose is geese, does that mean the plural of a goose is geese? Dear.
No, mongooses. You just add an S.
Oh, this is too easy. The Shield, by far. Who would y'all choose, Nexus or the Shield, if y'all had a choice? The Shield.
The
Easy.
Shield.
Easy.
Like, oh yes. And what's crazy is the Nexus, the upon debut, the Nexus had a bigger impact as far as debut goes. Like I get the Shield put right back through a table and Survivor Series and all that whatnot, but that pales in comparison to what the Nexus did. Like that was one of the truly shocking events on TV that you just did not see coming. It's just what happened after that is just a crying shame. That matter of fact, that's one of the perfect examples of what I mean by Vince McMahon kicking that field goal. That motherfucker gonna either be wide right, wide left, or it's gonna be straight down the middle, or it ain't gonna even reach the end zone.
Okay, hold
And
on.
that's one of the ones that didn't even reach the end zone.
All right, so it said Eric Bischoff said Sting was unprepared and quote unquote not himself for his 1997 Starrcade match with Hulk Hogan. but everyone interprets that as inebriation.
I don't interpret that as inebriation without
No,
you
I said
using that exact word.
the IWC interprets that as inebriation, but
Un,
showing up
un,
unprepared and not himself can be anything. That could be out of shape. That could be,
right,
you know.
Or it could
right.
have been
So
mental shit. Or it could have been mental, not himself, meaning he could have been not in his right mind at that time. He could have been, some shit could have been going on with him. It could have been anything.
The,
do I?
it
Or
depends
he
on what
could
your
have been
definition of dirty is.
Yeah, it definitely depends because Ryback is another one like Nia Jax that was kind of known for being reckless.
Yeah, like, do I think he got what he deserved? I mean, look, I'm not an advocate of people going around and injuring folk, but you can't injure the top dog and think anything good gonna come of it. There's a reason why when Booker T debuted and he put Austin through that table, Austin legit broke a couple bones in his back. Now Booker T was shitting bricks because again, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's the number one guy in the company, and you hurt the man. So you know that's kind of tough.
But Booker bounce back was decent.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
funny.
with you 100%. I agree with you 100% on that one.
Nah,
I don't consider myself part of the IWC.
Unfortunately, we are though.
No, we're not. Fuck that. No, I don't claim that.
You don't have to, but I mean, we are though. We are a wrestling podcast that covers wrestling that makes it media. Now, what side of the fence we lie on? Now, shit. I like to believe we're on the more reasonable and in touch with reality side versus that fandom shit that they be having going on sometimes.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
That's why I'm big on when we say things, we got to make sure that we fact check the fuck out of that because if the show loses credibility, we're no different than the rest of those people in the IWC who just says whatever.
Right, and again, and I like the fact that we touched on it. Could have been anything. It could have been, some mental things going on. It could have been, or and again, we're not. Listen, super. What I want to do is say is we're not saying or subscribing to, but I won't rule out.
Now, I did read it, and then I corrected myself. I said,
Not facts.
okay. At first I said Eric Bischoff. Well, no, I never said Sting was inebriated. I said Eric Bischoff said that, but he actually didn't, and I corrected myself on that. I said, well, some people interpret that as inebriation, but like you
Not
said,
fair.
that is
Now that
something that we had never heard Sting associated with.
yeah, never.
Ever.
So I don't know nobody in the business. I've never heard of nobody in the business having a bad word to say about Sting.
Mhm.
Everything has always been praised and on the up and up, and he's one of the more professional people you can meet. So
Didn't play
yeah, no,
politics. Didn't,
yeah, didn't play politics. It was what it was, and it is what it is. But yeah, we still back here. What question does anybody in the chat has? So y'all think they did Ryback dirty? Did he get fired?
Who did who put him out though? Who put Ryback out?
The company put him out. I mean, it wasn't too much for him. Wasn't too many more places to go once he heard CM Punk.
I mean,
And after he failed to reach to win the championship, he had like two matches with Punk. One in the cell, because that's when we got Brad Maddox as a character, and then the Shield debut. I mean, that pretty much was it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
probably would have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
because
that's why they putting in.
The Shield
So
put
that,
Ryback through that table on their debut.
mm,
So no, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say they did him dirty. I think he did himself dirty by being reckless.
that's his receipt. Shit.
Who do y'all?
Jeff Hardy.
Never should have turned Jeff Hardy heel. Never. Never.
Mm.
Leave him alone.
Who do y'all think should have never turned heel as a superstar?
Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
By far.
Yes.
No
And if you
one
want me
else?
to take it back, we can go here.
Nobody else besides Jeff?
I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Fuck. Pass the ball in. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
It crushed me when Shawn Michael turned heel.
Oh no, I love heel HBK.
I mean, I
Michael
do.
was a better
I
heel
do
than
too.
face.
But it crushed me. Him, Bret Hart turning heel crushed me. Man.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio is part of the Filthy Animals. Shouldn't have turned him heel either.
Actually,
That wasn't bad.
Filthy Animals though.
You unmasked Rey Mysterio and you turned him heel.
You asked
I mean,
me. You are Master Rey
why
Mysterio.
not?
I mean, yeah, that was an Eric Bischoff call. Jericho didn't even want to do it. Like Jericho,
Come on.
Eric Bischoff was like fucking like wanting to unmask everybody for some reason.
I got one for you. Here go another one.
Definitely, that should have happened. That should have happened 15 years earlier.
I agree with that, yeah, because that was just like,
That was like, what the hell? Oh, wait, hold on. Who could forget the obvious one?
yeah, that Cena shit was horrible, man.
That should have happened 10 years prior. That one too.
Anywhere but here.
Yeah.
You cannot turn that man heel nowhere in the state of Texas. And
Well,
it won't go over
you know
well.
what? Austin ain't never been a good guy though. He ain't
True
never been a
indeed.
good face, though.
Austin
The crowd,
always been-
true indeed. The crowd made him a good guy.
Stone Cold
Yeah.
Steve Austin has always been what I like to call a heel by birth.
Yeah.
He's always been a heel. The crowd turned him face, and he actually turned out to be a pretty good face too. But yeah, WrestleMania 2001. I wish he would have just fucking gave Vince McMahon the stunner.
I got another one for you.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's multiple answers to this.
Mick Foley always been a heel.
Mick Foley is Cactus Jack.
I don't
has
think
been
they
a
should.
heel.
I don't think they should have put. I hated that dude Love shit. I don't think they should have turned him from heel to that.
The Dude Love shit was 1997 or
It was
1998.
1998.
No, I know, but I know you putting day, but I'm just saying what the
Was it 98?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That was Austin. That was Austin's first feud after he won the championship.
That's right. Yeah, because yeah. Man, I don't think Dude Love should have been turned heel either. That's a face character if I've ever seen one.
Uncle Vinny, I'm about to kick some heavy duty booty. Yeah, fam. I don't know what that was, but all right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because they had the whole thing where Chainsaw and Cactus got beat down by DX, and then Mick Foley came out the next week and cut a promo talk about it's the last time you'll see Cactus Jack for a long time, and then he came back as Dude Love. So he didn't lie. But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Ugh. All right, hold on. I gotta plug up me shit before my shit end up dying on y'all.
Yeah, I ain't mad Vince old ass wrestling. I like it when the boss get out there and get bumped.
Especially when that motherfucker was on them roids.
I
Oh
like
yeah,
it
that
from the
motherfucker.
standpoint of he's basically saying, I won't ask y'all to do nothing that I won't go out there and do myself.
Yeah, that motherfucker was huge though.
So
But
Oh,
I can respect it.
Vince ass was. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, it was no doubt he was on the juice.
oh yeah. There's a lot of people that were on the damn juice.
It's no doubt about it. Vinnie Mac was on that
I'm
needle.
like, I know this old ass man is not built like this, man.
Yeah, nah, not naturally. Definitely not.
Uh-uh. Triple H was definitely on it. Even Stephanie was on it at one point.
But we could tell Triple H. We see that from the legs.
I'm telling you.
All right, shit. We got about another 3 or 4 questions, man. We gonna get up out of her. Cause
Yeah,
boys gotta get ready for work. Definitely gotta see some of this NBA playoffs.
You gotta
Yeah.
get ready for work.
I gotta be at work at 6 a.m.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay. I
Yes,
think you're off
sir.
on Saturdays.
I've been off the last couple Saturdays, and the way it's looking, I might be off for the next few too. So at least for right now, we for sure running on Saturdays.
Hmm. Okay. I mean that I like the idea.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like we losing people.
Uh,
Shit, it feel like
nah,
it's the same.
Bearded doing the simulcast with Bearded is actually helping out a lot. So thank you, brother.
Facts. We call that the bearded rub.
The
you know what I'm
Bearded
saying?
Rub.
You feel me?
Pause.
Yeah, it's time.
Um,
It was time.
okay. I mean, I was one of the ones that was honestly
I
ag-
was too.
against bringing that storyline in because here it comes. You can't tell the story without the storyteller.
I mean, but I fuck with the tribute though. You feel me? I just think they should yeah.
I'm telling you the way my wife wrote it up is the way it should have happened. Like they should have came out. You had the Firefly Funhouse, right? You have Alexa in her gothic character. Each one of them goes into the Firefly Funhouse one by one, and then Alexa locks it up, and that's it. You know that's the
Now,
way. Shit, that
now,
would have been a hell of a lot better than what we ended up getting.
now, knowing what we know now and what Alexa has come out and said, like within this past week, yeah, I'm probably that persona is dead, pretty much. Like I'm not going back to that out of respect for Bray and all that. So her theme, her interest, her wardrobe at WrestleMania hits a little bit different. Go
She's
back and
still
go
gonna
watch
do.
her entrance from WrestleMania.
She's still gonna do tributes to Bray, but she's not gonna go back to that dark character that she was.
I mean, I
Which,
don't know how many more tributes you can do at this point.
well, I mean,
You came out as the moth at WrestleMania.
all right, well, yeah. I mean,
You
yeah, I think that should put a capper on it, especially
yeah.
with the six being released. I think Alexa can start to just be herself now.
Yep. I agree. I agree. And if you want us to continue being ourselves, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It is yours truly, Nike Fan Made One on this show, but Dr. Nike Fan Made One on others. Very nice. And we got my boy Jay motherfucking Dub up in here. Yeah. And we got the beard.
And then every once in a while, we got two dubs up in here.
Oh shit! Yeah. Hey man, we definitely got to talk about this real quick before we get out of here. So it's apparent that AJ Lee's current run with WWE is over.
Hmm?
Yes. Now, if she's out of her contract, absolutely not. But pretty much her message on let me read it right quick. Hold on. Her message on Instagram. Hold on. Why am I here? Her message on Instagram indicates that she's gonna be off the TV for a while, and the creative team has came out and said we don't really have anything creative for her at this point in time.
Well, the Nostalgia Act did not do as well as they thought it would. I mean, obviously, you were going to get the pops here and there, but hell, she didn't even get a very big reaction in Chicago.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. God damn it.
But she
Hold
signed
on.
a multi-year deal when she came back, and I'm pretty sure I read that was a full-time deal. So I don't know. But I also read
Yeah, here
that
we go. AJ Lee's 2025 to 2026 WWE run lasted 8 months, featuring a projected 4-match storyline with against Becky Lynch, which we got, including the Women's Intercontinental Championship win, which we got, and a WrestleMania 42 match, which we got. And she's completed her schedule, her PLE based return, and is not booked for any future shows, though the door remains open for future appearances.
okay. I mean, I heard her and Phil were taking some time off after WrestleMania anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's only so far. It's only so far we was gonna be able to go with this,
no, I agree. I mean, like I said, it was a nostalgia run, if anything.
and I mean, it reached this crescendo because I mean, at this point in life, putting putting the WWE championship, putting the women's title on her does what?
Nothing. I don't think it does anything because you have somebody that's not going to be there week after week, and you know, and like I said, I like bringing her back for the feud with Rollins and Becky, but I mean, we always talked and said that we knew that AJ was going to be the one to take that title from Becky, but then turn around and give it back to her. So it was
Yeah, true.
it was a nostalgia run, is all it was, and it did not turn out as well as they thought it would.
But in reference to this comment, I think Roxanne feels more like a little closer to AJ Lee than
Alexa,
Alexa. That's just me though.
no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Do we continue to run with Charlotte and Alexa, or do we do something with the two of them at some point? I mean,
Well, all I got to say about the Charlotte thing is enjoy it while it lasts because she's not in the main event picture. She haven't been in the main event picture since she's lost at WrestleMania last year. So enjoy it because when she gets back in that main event picture, she gonna have a grip block on the title. Enjoy it. And it's gonna be well deserved because she haven't been in the title picture since about a year now and counting. And it don't even look like we're gonna head that way no time soon. I actually
no,
could see I actually could see Charlotte. Look, this is a little bit of long-term story planning right here, but I could actually see Charlotte turning heel, at some point in 2026 or early 2027, and she goes on a run with the U.S. Championship like Becky did with the IC belt. That's what that United States Championship is missing, like a big time name holding that belt and bringing up the relevancy of it. Because truth be told, if Becky never got the women's IC belt, that belt would be just as useless as the women's US belt.
One of my coworkers just texted me, said, "Boy, you were really convincing before you went on your explosion." I said, "That's what a heel does."
Very nice. But pause.
I mean, hell, I had y'all convinced that I was done too.
Though I said, man, you just didn't have that Salmon suit on. But with that being said, man, is there anything y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
Nothing.
No, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
I think we covered. I think we covered it.
Yeah, I think we covered it too, man. So anybody in the chat, go
I
ahead.
really think we should strongly consider doing a damn play-by-play of Backlash next week. I really do.
No, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. We'll let's put it like this. I'll know by Wednesday what I got going on for Saturday. I know I'm gonna be busy like early Saturday morning.
That's early Saturday morning.
So
Backlash don't start till
I know, I know,
5 o'clock
I
your
know.
time, 6 o'clock my time.
What's good, brother?
Oh, damn, he.
Nah, I got you. I got you. Now, I just don't want to be in a position to where I gotta hurry up and rush home and set up and then boom.
I got you.
Like if I could get a comfortable window, like 2-3 hour window, I'll make it happen.
I mean,
It's
we
a great
can.
chance it's gonna happen. Like if I had to put a percentage on it, I give it a 70-30.
I'll take that.
If I had to put a percentage on it, it's just I don't want to commit to something, and then on Friday I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna be able to, cause I feel like I done faked out the chat, the channel,
No, don't
and
commit
that
to
ain't gonna be
anything. Don't
good.
commit to anything on screen.
Yeah, fact. So look, we're open to backlash. Just make sure y'all keep checking the community, keep checking the page on YouTube. I'll make sure I post it as soon as I can find out. And hey, matter of fact, you'll see the thumbnail for the next show. It'll say Backlash Watch Along. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you its trios tag team champions of the world. I am not the road dog Jesse James. Bearded is not the badass Billy Gunn. And John, I ain't gonna lie, you don't look nothing like an X Pac. Yeah.
No.
And if you ain't down with that, if you ain't down with Beard, if you ain't down with STS, and if you ain't down with your two favorite heels, when we shoot the shit, I only got two words for you.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yes, indeed. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And every day we getting better. So we can be back in here next weekend, next Saturday, man. Let's see. We gonna put it out there next Saturday, man. I got faith we can make that happen. Next Saturday, we will be here live on the YouTube. Now, Barry, go ahead and end that thing like you do.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, everybody, keep everybody in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations. And don't forget these 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Peace.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. We out this motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.